Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's going on, y'all? Y'all doing good? Hmm? Hmm? Y'all better be doing good. Y'all better be doing better than me.
For many people, my existence is a soulless,
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
degenerate, disgusting existence. I live the lifestyle of a fiend and a degenerate.
I'm a fiend and a degenerate.
After 9 years of friendship, a couple of mistakes, today we are finally making the right choice.
Are
It's
we?
time for Asmon to dive into Warhammer.
Again, okay? Like, to be fair, I did Warhammer when I was like 15, okay? So this is like 45 years ago or something like that. So
Lot of
I
hammer go.
recognize like 3 of these units. Everything else is all totally new to me.
Alright,
And so we're going to be picking out an
talking
army
about
today,
Warhammer?
figure
Really?
everything out, and I'm going to be trying to get back into it. I don't know how much we're going to get to, but we'll do what Rich, because basically Rich has spent the last 3 years wasting his life and also his girlfriend's money. Mia Malkova, by the way, I don't know how this happened, but like anyway, wasting all of her money.
the army that OnlyFans built.
That's right. Yeah, and it's the Salon-Esh army, right?
Yeah, how did you know?
Okay.
You know a little bit too much about Warhammer and my girlfriend.
I've seen a lot of YouTube videos, okay? Like, yeah, I've seen a lot of them, so I understand a little bit, okay? Just not a whole lot. And I did play Space Marine too. But besides that, I don't know anything else about it.
You're not wrong, man.
Yeah.
I was gone for 3 years, and this is all I did. This one's pretty special to me because when we first kind of
I've been playing a lot of gods.
making content together again.
Yeah.
Arm of Gods.
you were
That game
talking
is so
about
awesome,
games
yo.
that,
It's
you know,
awesome.
You're like, oh, how was Metaphor?
That game's
How was
so
this?
awesome.
How was
I might
that?
play
And
it.
I was
I'm gonna play it
it's
again
all
today.
about Warhammer
Actually, I'm
for
gonna play it
me.
right now.
I'm excited to show you how much
He has
the
like
game
an
has
entire
changed.
he had like drawers. He's like going through his house and he's like pulling out like entire drawers of stuff,
Arms
and it's
of
just like
God.
full of these little miniatures. It's like, oh my god, like what is this? It's insane.
Well,
It's crazy.
That the thing that's so cool about the game too is straight up, you get to travel all over the place, meet a bunch of really cool people, and when you actually play a game of 40K, you're not really playing against your
Yo,
opponent,
Duck,
which is
I
playing
appreciate
with
it. What's going
them.
on, man?
It's a very collaborative process. I met so many cool people, and we actually when we were finding out where we were going to shoot this, got to meet even more cool people.
Yeah.
We're here at Fellowship Games right now in Texas, and I think now we get to start figuring out what army you're going to
We're gonna start. Okay, so in my opinion, whenever I was a 15-year-old retard, I was playing Chaos Space Marines.
Yeah.
And now I'm a 36-year-old retard, so I think let's keep doing that. I think
Yeah, we're all
everybody
retards.
knows
It's okay.
what the expectation will be.
I don't know, man. It's kind of seeming
And-
like the Chudpocalypse here. You had a
Yeah.
girl over last week. You came in. You
Ooh,
literally showered. I literally looked at you.
Okay, that to be fair.
I thought this was going to
So,
be a video
we
like
have-
of him
look,
cleaning
first
his
thing-
house.
first
That's why
Why the fuck is there a dragon?
I was misled by the video.
So that is
Yeah.
from that's Age of Sigmar. That model.
Age of Sigmar.
Is that offensive to you?
That's a golden dragon. Those are like the highest level dragons in Dungeons and Dragons. Absolutely not. They're the rarest and like most
So wait, I'm so confused. Are they talking about Warhammer or are they talking about Dungeons and Dragons?
important dragons.
Wow, this guy saw a dragon and completely pivoted the video.
Well, I mean,
Welcome
like,
to the Age of Sigmar video.
well, I mean, it's on the. Who
put the dragon on the table?
It's on the table. Yes.
So they are talking about Warhammer.
I don't know what you want me to say. So there's two separate. There's two separate games. Is that correct?
There's like
I
a
tried
few.
the game,
So it's
everyone
basically
hates.
there's Age
All right,
of
we're gonna
Sigmar,
go through. We're gonna
which
go
is
through these. We're gonna go
fantasy,
through
which has
these.
incredible models, but I think that the rules are I don't know. I think that the
Oh,
rules might be.
this
a
one
little
I
crazy. I haven't personally
I'm
played.
gonna add that to the queue.
40K is for the Giga chip.
this.
Alright? That's where the skill
Well, I'm not
players
saying
is.
I want the dragon. I think it looks very cool. But like,
If you want
okay.
the dragon, I'll buy you the
Yeah,
dragon.
okay.
So there's Age of Sigmar, then there's Old World,
Right.
which is literally the models from when we were even before we were kids.
Yeah, yeah.
And so they kind of brought that back. That had a revival. Then there's 40K, and then there's
Okay.
also Kill Team.
So
Yes,
the other
sir.
one
What's
is
going on, Duck?
What this is like from Armored Core. Is
That's
this
the-
like
that's
a
the-
real? Is this like a
I'm
real?
gonna be playing some Arms of Gods while we watch some YouTube.
That is a, but
How many points does this one cost?
That-
Like 30,000?
2,180.
2,000. Wait,
But
just
you
just
usually
this
play,
guy.
yes, you usually play a 2,000 point game.
So then he wouldn't be in the game.
Yeah, you would have to play like a 3,000.
Okay. Well then, I
But
mean,
you
if
could do
if it's a 3,000 point game, it's just wouldn't it just be this guy and like these guys here, and that'd be it?
Pretty much. They'll get the job done. They'll get the job done.
Okay.
Come with me.
Okay.
It's time.
All right.
It's
all right.
time.
All
It's
right.
time.
So we have a lot of the different. These are all the different units.
You're
and
not
everything.
ready for this yet.
Oh.
That is
Okay.
Age of Sigmar.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Understood.
This is 40K.
Oh, but this is okay.
Okay.
I see. Okay.
By the way,
Yeah.
this shop, my buddy, who is my Warhammer coach.
Right.
Like I literally have a coach. I take this stuff
Yo,
seriously.
the stream.
I take it
Yeah,
seriously.
YouTube does that.
It's my calling in life,
Yeah.
right? And I was
Okay.
told that this is like the best shop
Okay.
in Texas to go to.
Great.
And being here right now,
There's
the
a lot of-
selection is insane.
Is it like I haven't been to a Warhammer place in like, as I said, like 20 years, so I don't know really what to expect, but there are a lot of these. I remember all of these.
What do you know about the lore?
Yeah, it does that. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, like, where do you want me to
I
start?
tried to fix it,
I
but
don't know. Like, I know like
no
probably
avail.
5% of the Warhammer lore, which I think is kind of a lot. I think 5% is a lot.
Shoot off 2 minutes of what you know.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like, where do you want me to begin? Like, I could do the Horus Heresy. I could explain
You
that.
know the Horus Heresy.
Where he fights the God Emperor, and then the God Emperor is mortally wounded. He's put on the, chair of mankind, and they sacrificed like 50,000 or 5,000 psychers to keep him alive. Yeah, I've seen the YouTube videos.
wait.
I'm familiar with this. Mortally wounded. I remember all of these.
What do you know about the lore?
Well, I mean,
I don't know
like,
anything
where do
about
you want me to
Warhammer
start?
lore.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I know like probably 5% of the Warhammer lore, which I think is kind of a lot. I think 5% is a lot.
Shoot off 2 minutes of what you know.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like, where do you want me to begin? Like, I could do the Horus Heresy. I could explain
You
that.
know the Horus Heresy.
Where he fights the God Emperor, and then the God Emperor is mortally wounded. He's put on the, chair of mankind, and they sacrificed like 50,000 or 5,000.
Hold on, before I'm home. Let me pause real quick. Let me show y'all. I unlocked. Yo, I was playing the shit out of this game yesterday. Arms of God is like. I suggest you play it. It's awesome. Oh my gosh. So I unlocked these 4 yesterday. The Spectre, the Warden, the Adjudicator, and I literally unlocked Voltress, and then I stopped yesterday. This was all off stream. But yeah, it was a really fun game. Let's get back into it.
And psychers to keep him alive. Yeah, I've seen the YouTube videos. I'm familiar with this. Now I'm not. I know 5%.
By the way,
Okay.
he's running for president in 2 years.
Oh yeah. I can't wait. Yeah.
I'm saying you are.
What?
Well, the Emperor of mankind.
Well, I thought you were just making a joke or something stupid. I was like, okay, yeah, sure, right? But like, no, absolutely not. I won't have this on the play video game. Absolutely, no way. No, absolutely.
You actually kind of know the lore a little bit then, huh?
Of course, yeah, I get it. And,
I wish I could play some more
played
video
the
games.
game, and
But I'm a broke
so
bitch.
I get a little bit of it, right? I understand it. And there's the different gods of chaos and everything. And so I feel like, to me, we kind of have to go with Nerva, right? Like, if this is like I'm required to do it.
What do you know about the
Well, the orcs are like it's like an entropic force, and they just become more and more and more powerful.
This one.
And based off of the color of things, that's what they do. And there's like a self-actualization magical principle that they function off of that makes it to where, like, for example, things that are red go faster.
This guy knows more about Warhammer than I do. I'm
Well,
kind
I
of
don't know about
embarrassed
that.
right now.
I mean, like, I
Shame.
didn't. This. I mean, I'm not ready for a pop quiz. Okay, I've just gotten lucky.
All right, so you like the idea of diving into the earth?
Yes. I think I have to.
There we go.
I have to do it. So where do I start? Okay, is this like the starter?
Yo,
Holy
I'm just-
shit, look at all of these. Oh my god.
Wait, you haven't seen
Now
it?
that I'm looking at
No.
this is actually
Like, the
really
only
impressive.
one-
This
so
is really
wait,
fucking
bro,
impressive. This
the
is actually in the
only
guy's house, I
What
think.
the fuck? What the fuck is this? Oh my god.
He collected
Primarch
all this. This is
Primarch of
crazy.
Nurgle. Holy shit.
That is a literal that is one of the children of the Emperor that betrayed him in the Horus Heresy.
Oh my god.
He is the leader.
Mortorion. Wow. Okay, so then these are all These are all specific to Nurgle, like because they're Death Guard, right?
Yeah. So like in this box, first of all, the fact that he has this box is crazy because these things are super hard to find. So pretty much what you have in this one, these are the Deathstroke Terminators, and they're like super durable, hit ridiculously hard. The whole thing with Nurgle now in the game is you basically build your
It's
own
like
plague.
that's the plague thing that you do at the start of the game.
Yep,
Right? That's
yep,
what you told me.
yeah. So like you basically are like debuffing your opponent, and if they're within like 18 inches of you, you tear stuff apart.
Okay.
But you're slow. This is a solid place to start.
Okay.
I do think though that there's if I was gonna pick like one model for you,
Okay.
I think you know where I'm going with this.
All right. Oh my god. This is the one, like,
Oh, no, I
you
think
know
they're
if
in the
you
store.
Google
Never mind.
them, like, there's like a photoshopped image of me that's like the 4th result.
We already sent it to the editors.
Okay, well.
There's gonna be a whole montage of you holding the box. Like there's like
Yeah.
there's gonna be a fan.
Okay, yeah, this is, I don't know how many times I've been sent this in the last 20 years of my life. Increasingly more.
There are some positives with being me. There are definitely some positives, but there are a lot of negatives as well.
I don't even know if I'd use him in the fucking army. I just think I feel like if I'm gonna do this, it has to be this guy.
That
right?
is like
Has
the
to be him.
centerpiece.
Yes, of course.
That
right?
is that is like basically
I'll find a way,
Mortarion
like,
and this.
yeah.
Those are like cool.
Those are the
centerpieces
main
to have.
guys.
Yeah, I mean, also just to like look
Okay.
around at everything that there is, just so you get an idea
Yeah,
of all
some
the
of
other
these are
stuff.
fucking crazy.
This Rhino, every single Chaos Legion can run this Rhino.
Okay.
And
okay.
the Forge Fiend, I'm pretty sure every single Legion can play it except for Emperor's Children. I don't think that they can play the Forge Fiend, but I think everybody else can.
Oh, what is this? Night Castaris. What is this? Oh my god.
Yeah, you can run those. I'm just gonna say,
That looks
man,
awesome.
If
Yeah.
if you were a real man,
If I was a real man.
If you're a real
you're
man.
having these bad boys right now.
Let me see this.
Eldar.
What? Why? They're like elves.
Yeah, that's what I play, bro.
There you go. Here you go. Put that back.
Put that back.
Have fun with your death card. You don't think that's cool?
I think it looks stupid.
Nice.
It looks dumb as hell, man. What do you mean? Like, dude, look at that tank. You see that tank? That looks awesome.
This is
That
the
looks
most
so-
meta tank. You're such a.
It's yeah, and
He's. I know he's shitting on Elfra and then he's pointing at a Repex, dude. He's like, oh, look at this, it's so cool. You
It
are
is
meta
cool.
chasing
It is
scumbag.
cool.
Scumbag.
Morgan.
What?
This is one of their newest models.
Oh, that's actually badass.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Look at that.
Oh, I actually
Oh
don't
my-
have that bad boy yet.
Oh my god.
Lord Discordant.
This looks fucking awesome. Look at this. Oh my.
You know the story with WoW, right?
Oh, about how they stole it from Warhammer?
No, they didn't steal it. So basically, when they were actually making Warcraft, they
Yeah.
were making the game for Games Workshop. That was the intention. It was supposed to be Orcs vs. Humans in the Warcraft universe.
Yeah.
Last second, they had a disagreement. Blizzard had already made the game. They were like, yo, we're
I
going to
never
put it
even
out.
heard that before.
Yeah, and then
Wow.
they put it out, and that's how Warhammer... It was supposed to be...
Is that why it looks so similar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I mean, then you go
I
all the
always
way to
thought they copied
StarCraft.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, but they did they were supposed to actually make it, which is pretty crazy.
And so, okay, there's a lot of these. All right, so these are all of the Death Guard units. Should I get any of the base Chaos Space Marine units too, or is this a good amount?
If you got this and this, you would have 6 Blight Lords. I wouldn't. It's not even bad to get more Blight Lords. You basically, like with this, have a pretty good start to a Death Guard army. Maybe
You either get 2 more Terminators or just 2 of these boxes. I'd get 2 of those, that, and then the duo.
and that's like a full army. Really.
And you could, again, you'd start then sprinkling the Deathstroke bodyguard, but you're getting really
Also,
close
do you
there.
want to introduce yourself? You
You're
didn't
getting-
actually introduce.
Oh
you
no,
yet.
it's all good. I'm glad
We
you're
can
here.
do it in different
I'm
order.
Daniel. I'm the owner of Fellowship Hobby and Games, but we're just having some fun talking Warhammer. So
Nice.
But anyway,
I don't know
like,
much
you're
about
gonna be
Warhammer, like I said
you know,
before.
2,000 points, full disclosure.
But
Like I tell
there's a
anybody
lot of
getting into the
lore.
hobby, if they come
A
to
lot
the
of
store,
lore.
period,
Too much
I'll
to
let you
just sit
jump
down.
the rabbit
Well,
hole as far as you want. You're a grown adult. That's fine.
Actually-
but at the same time, you're gonna want to be
That's
reading
not
the rules.
bad.
Of, like,
I might
the
look that
stuff
up
you
in a
add
future stream,
units.
maybe.
You just want to collect the whole shebang.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Go nuts, man.
Uh-huh.
I won't stop you, but also, it's gonna take a hot minute, right? Just to build paint while you explore, and you might realize, oh, I want 3 units of Terminators, or I only want 2 of
Yeah.
those. So sometimes, in working with your buddy Rich, who's an experienced player, and as
Yeah.
you start diving into the mechanics of the game, that can dictate what you get. But I always still stand by the rule of cool. Is what matters. If you like the model,
you think it's
'cause you're gonna
badass,
have
just
fun.
go with it,
You're
yeah.
gonna have fun building and painting it, and then you're gonna have fun playing it.
Yeah,
too.
right, sure.
Everybody in this
Yeah.
universe just hates on Eldar, and I get it, except true Eldar players, right? Rich?
Yeah,
Come on,
that's
come
what
on,
I'm
buddy.
talking about. 4 Deathstroke would be 1
I
Defiler.
don't even think if I have them. Beasts of Nurgle.
One defiler.
Beasts of Nurgle are cool.
They're the most annoying models in the Dead Now game.
Okay, let me see
In a
it.
very good way for
If you're playing
Oh,
with the
these, like,
demons,
fat Medusa
minimum
things?
2. So
Okay,
the coolest
yeah.
stick about these suckers
Definitely
right
go
now,
with it. Yeah, yeah.
they heal all damage at the end of every phase. So you force your opponent to like either dedicate all their firepower
Or ignore it.
in which case you're running around the board scoring things
Yeah.
and killing things. Like they're super disgusting in a very good way for every Death Guard player. Yeah. And then I can't remember, was this in the vial box? Because those are your little.
yeah.
We'll get those. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's good.
I think now this is usually what Warhammer players do. So now that you've gotten a bunch of stuff,
Right.
it's time to start your second army.
Okay.
So let's find the second one.
It's time to start your second army.
Bro, I just thought about something.
What?
How are we gonna pay for all this?
Somebody else pays for it.
You are in luck because I just signed us up for a Chime account. That's right, Chime is America's #1 choice for banking.
I'm like,
Offering
what do you mean
zero
how he's gonna
rate
pay for it? He's a millionaire.
Let's be honest, anyone who spends their time painting little toy soldiers like myself probably isn't too great with their money. But Chime is here to help. With the Chime card, you can get 5% cash back on a category of your choice every single month. Like Aspen, for example. How much money do you think you spend a month on fast food?
Like $1,000.
Well, if you were smart like me,
Jesus
you could have gotten
Christ.
$600 back every single year with Chime. Considering that you're 40 years old and bald, that's a lot of money. Chime also has a high yield savings account where you can get 3.75% APY from keeping your money in there. There's no monthly fees and no minimum balance.
Aspen's
so
just
you're
like,
just
why
earning
am I here?
interest on your money. You can
Why am I
even
doing
set a
this?
saving goal and watch that money grow in the app in real time. Make the switch to Chime today, and please do so using our link. You can go to chime.com/allcraft. If you do use that link, it does a lot to support the channel. So you can go directly there or use the QR code on the screen right now. It's only going to take you a few minutes to sign up, and it does a lot to support us in our future videos. So a big thank you to Chime for supporting this episode of Allcraft, and you can go to chime.com/allcraft right now. Let's get to building, bro.
Okay. Okay.
Have you ever built like a modern Warhammer model?
The last time I built a Warhammer model, I was like 15. It was before I played WoW. So that's a no.
Which one speaks to you, bro? Where are you starting?
That's a big no. Which one? I mean, we definitely should do Fatty, right?
You want to start with Fatty, bro?
I mean, we should, but my understanding, I bet that's going to be really complicated. That's my only concern.
I don't think it's that bad.
Oh, jeez.
I think you can do it. I could build that and maybe
59 pieces.
59. That's nothing.
Oh, good.
What's the worst that could happen?
Don't say that.
I guess we can find out.
Let's try it.
Okay.
Let's get you
Alright.
some clippers and glue. Dude, I'm so happy, man.
Oh, he's gonna build it?
All right. I just get into it?
Yeah, we're just gonna let you figure it out.
Okay. That seems very extravagant just for it to be a 9.
Just to replace the blades. One of the best ones in the game.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so I'll take it out. Oh my. This is all for one guy? Oh my god. What have I gotten myself into? Oh my god.
We've been waiting for you.
Oh my god, this is... Oh my... Oh no.
I believe in you, bro.
Oh no.
This is where we start playing the music.
That's crazy. That is crazy. What's the first step? What's the first step? Give me a minute. All right, let me look at this. I mean, there's no way it can be that hard, right? I mean, it should be simple.
You just.
When you were 10 years old.
I was 15, okay?
And they're made out of
There's-
metal and they're way harder to build. Wait, have you not used plastic glue yet?
I don't know if I have or not.
So this, it's not like actually an adhesive. It just melts the plastic and it sticks
Oh,
right
it's like
together.
the chemical fusion?
You have a
okay.
choice. You either make Rodigus or a Great Unclean One, which everybody calls a Guo. Make the Guo.
Okay.
Wait, use the Clippers. Use the Clippers.
Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay. I thought I was just gonna cut it out with you. I just do it like this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm making.
Flat side of the Clippers next to the model.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, as soon as I was about to do it with the knife, everybody starts freaking out. I'm like, okay. Well, I'm gonna double check it this time and make sure I don't mess something up. And now now we can't. Now we're at the point of no return. Okay. So this is done. We have the first piece, and it says I need to get 2. Wait, was this 1? Oh fuck.
They're numbered.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. So where is this here? I've got to find it. Okay, 16. I'm just trying to figure out how the numbering works here.
It is pretty random on the Spurs.
I'm beginning to realize that. I'm like, okay, this is like, it's like 4, 9,
That's better.
3, 5, 12, 16. Okay. So I've got to find these other two. Okay, 6 and 2.
The nice people want me to hold your hand because they think you're retarded.
They really are nice.
So here's the deal. Wait, why'd you cut this off?
What?
Do you know what number this is?
You're trying to freak me out by like asking something that like.
No, I'm genuinely curious. Are you here yet? What?
So the reason why is that this is a 9 with a line underneath it, and I looked at it and I thought it's a 2.
Actually, I'm gonna borrow a little bit of your glue.
Go ahead. I'm trying to get this little piece off. It's becoming more. It's proving more
Careful,
difficult.
because you're gonna get a little piece of your finger off there.
I'm really trying not to lose my finger, but I'm getting frustrated. Oh, it's gone. The piece, not my finger.
I genuinely find this. To
He's
be one
gonna
of the
put
most
that
peaceful
together.
things in the world. Making a model look decent now, I think anybody can do it.
I don't know about that one.
We're gonna find out, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out. This is like doing crack with your friend for the first time.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like,
Is that right?
yeah, I feel like Hunter Biden hanging out with Nick Fuentes.
It's like a bonding experience.
It's just like, we might not agree on everything.
At least we're gonna have fun. It's
Yeah, I'm
hard
gonna
to get these
upgrade the
fuckers to fit
vortex
together, man.
emitter.
It is. But like when
Stormbringer.
you do get them to get together, like I just got these 2 fucking things to fit together. Look at that. Oh my god. Like I feel like a fucking champion. So it's very, very rewarding.
Oh, look at Asman. He's all happy and shit.
You don't need to do the whole rule book because the whole because that's for a few models. So you're cranking.
Play the music.
You okay over there?
I figured it out. There were 3 pieces and not 2. I kept trying to get the third piece and the first piece to fit together, and I've been spending like fucking 15 minutes here, and I just realized that there's an arrow. Yes, okay. This is really very illuminating. I just glued this fucker down, right?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, I got
Sometimes
wrecked.
people won't base it until the end, but you're not there yet.
You mean I should do this?
You should. Yeah, you should. You should just slap it down. You did it, bro. Now we paint. You did it. You did it, bro. Show it off.
I'm about to. I'm not ready because I don't want anything else to.
Wait, I didn't see.
Dude, I'm proud. Sometimes
Alright.
people won't base it until the end, but you're not there yet.
You mean
Oh,
I
okay.
should
They
do
skipped
You
the
should.
whole thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
you should just slap it down. You did it, bro. Now we paint. You did it. You did it, bro. Show it off.
I'm about to. I'm not ready because I don't want anything else to go wrong.
Dude, I'm proud of you, man.
All right. Okay. After surprisingly not that long, we have it. And nothing has gone wrong. It's okay. That one doesn't look great, but that's all right. We not a single massive fuck up. So I'm glad. What do you think?
Dude, it looks really solid, man.
Be careful with that.
Be careful with it.
Okay, wait, you might wanna, okay, my bad.
Yeah, I'm being very gentle with it. Immediately fuck it up, right?
Yeah, you can use more glue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put some on the belly as well as the feet. Yeah, just get that melted plastic in your veins. Yeah, I know that they did the card game. I saw that.
That's been very popular without a doubt.
Not like right there. I feel like it could have been a little bit closer together.
So, yeah, you could do that or green stuff, but honestly, on that right there, by the time you paint it and shade it,
It won't matter, right?
you won't see it.
There's nothing that's like bad.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, one, for diving into this on your first model, like, it's fantastic.
That hand thing was really hard for me to do.
Yeah.
Cinema, bro.
No, it came out great.
Thanks, man.
Oh, dude. He's rolling out the red carpet for you now.
Okay.
The amount of times I've lost it. Actually, he should be pretty good at that. He usually practices.
That's fine. You want to bring the nerdlings out there? The test?
Yeah, where are we gonna do it?
Outside.
Get all of your nerdlings and stuff.
All right.
Because you got your little demons, you got your big demons.
You want a little tutorial or you just want to ask?
Is that
I'm
no?
assuming it's probably like the.
You nailed this 6 to 8 inches
Yeah.
away. Go nuts.
All right.
Golden demon in no time.
Yeah. Shorter spurts.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Texas is a pretty good place to find out.
It is. You got to watch the humidity at certain points, but.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I pretty much got it.
Dude, you're good.
Yeah, it doesn't take much, but you're 6 to 8 inches away, and it's kind of one of these.
Yeah.
I would
yeah.
I would hit right there, that bottom part, really quick on that, and you're set. Yeah,
I see it. Yeah. You're right.
I fjorked a mucus stone.
All right, slap the goo on there.
Guo time.
All right, big boy. Let's do it.
I'm gonna move these out of the way.
Finally, after an hour.
I'd start low, go high, and try to stay as
Start low.
perpendicular.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Short spurt, bro.
Wind.
Downwind.
So I like to take like when I'm spraying, deep breath, and then hold it in between sprays. And you just keep doing that. Look at that, dude.
That's good right there, yeah, for sure.
Dude, you've got it down.
Solid technique.
Look at this guy. Retaliation cadre? Oh, look at that.
Don't drop it.
There on that side. Now he's paying like a
Don't drop it.
He's confidence.
Yeah.
Looks like an Italian man making a pizza right now. This is perfect.
Pizza.
I think the sword
I want to
too.
be
See the bottom
fat.
of that?
Yeah.
Towards the hilt. Like,
No, I don't want to. Oh, I do want to be, but I know I shouldn't.
Pretty solid.
the start of an army, bro.
Yeah. There we go.
Ah.
Let me bring these over, and
He's
I'll
buying.
go get the other ones.
He's buying the whole packs.
The journey begins.
It just got so much stuff like you have.
Jeez Louise, do y'all see the price? And it keeps going up.
All right, my dude.
Yep.
You are off to a heck of a start. $1,609. That's after our member.
That's
gets
it?
there.
Wow.
You're in good shape.
Wow.
Yeah, you're in good shape, but you're going home with the
$1,600.
full army and the new Armageddon box.
Oh man.
You're gonna have a good time.
Wow. He's just holding one box.
Well, wow. Did a lot. Yeah. I'm honestly surprised that nothing went wrong, but it can always get broken on the way home.
Dude.
So it's okay.
I was scared that
Yeah.
I wanted you to have a good time so bad that on the flight here I was like, oh my god, he's not gonna like it. He's not gonna like it. And then I feel like, tell me the brutal truth right now. I feel like you're back.
So one thing I really like doing is I like just mindlessly and obsessively, compulsively doing something. And this is the reason why I like open world video games. And I click on one flower and it says 1 out of 523. I'm like, oh, thank God. Now I have something to do for the next 2 weeks of my life.
Oh, yeah.
So whenever I was looking at this and you were like, there's 57 pieces and it's going to be a really annoying thing, I said, all right, well, let's get started. Okay.
You want to know the good news?
Yeah.
So every single model that you have, besides the battle line ones,
It's probably going to be easier.
Well, you could have up to 3 great unclean ones on the table at once.
3 fat boys?
You could have 3 fat boys. Technically, you could have 4, because you could have Rodigus too. You've just begun.
Nocturna.
Oh boy, I gotta do it twice. 2 more
Dude.
times. Okay, well, yeah. Well, but yeah. Anyway, guys.
Oh my
you
gosh.
probably even need
I
to
hear
start
you.
painting them.
I hear you loud and clear. You're not the
That's
only one to ask
that's
this
probably gonna be
question.
worth
He
it.
just does not care, and it
And,
bothers
you know,
me.
we'll see
But
what
you know
happens,
what?
but, yeah,
Let him
I'm
do what he got to
excited.
do.
I think
Let
this
just
is
let him
the
do what he
first
got
time
to
I've
do.
done Warhammer in 20 years.
Hey, if
Let him
you
do
are
what he got.
a
Let him
really
do what he
good,
got to do.
YouTube painter or something, hit us up. Maybe we can get lessons, bro.
Yeah.
$1,600. You can't hire somebody to clean this house. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Shout out to
It's fine.
Fellowship,
It's
you know,
fine.
for helping us, do
It's
this
fine.
and everything.
It's okay.
It's been awesome.
We all know.
And so, yeah, I had a great time. Honestly, I did.
Yeah,
Really
guys.
fun.
If you are in the
Got a whole
area, we're gonna show you guys everything about the shop. So, the great place. I'm so glad that we found them. I had a lot of fun, man.
Absolutely. I feel like a fucking nerd and I love it. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. We really appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.
All right, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Spain is having there is a cultural enrichment program
All right,
happening
so I saw
right
this
now.
yesterday. I saw this yesterday, and it blew my mind. I didn't see the video. I saw the thumbnail. I didn't want to look up anymore until I wanted to show y'all. And it's getting crazy out here. It's getting crazy. Nocturna. I want to tell you this. It's been a while. How long has it been? Have you been good?
At Spain, in Spain. Let's take a look at it.
Really wild video here. Chaos at the border of Spain's North African enclave in Morocco. This is a city called Ceuta. You're watching as thousands of migrants.
So basically, there's I don't understand fucking Spanish politics, all right? But my understanding of this is that there is part of Morocco that is Spain, and it's on the very edge, right? And on that part, if they can go to that part, then they can spawn in base Spain. So basically, it's kind of like if you get to the extraction zone, you can get back to base, and the base is now Spain. So this is Spain. You can see because it says Spain. Isn't like it's like over here, right? Yeah, here it is. So this is right here. This is the extraction zone. And you can see this is the part of Spain, okay? The tip, yeah, it's just the tip, all right? I didn't know it was so small. This is my first time looking at it. I vaguely know about this, but I'm not really a fucking expert. And you can see the reason why they have this, right? I mean, Spain's literally right fucking here. So it's just the tip. It is. This is, guys, it's just the tip. It's the very, very, you could even call it the, never mind. Let's move on. So you can look at this, and how does it look? It looks like basically, you know what it looks like? It looks like PUBG. It does. It looks like PUBG. And so let's take a look at another one. Okay, and this also,
Yeah.
right. Okay, looks like, again, PUBG. And over here, this is, yeah, okay, got it. And so, but you can go into here. I don't know what these cities look like. I mean, this is very clearly Spain, right? I mean, you look at this, like, look at the Toto, Papalumo, Patricia. Like, I mean, guys, that's Spanish.
Yeah, you saw Nile
All right?
2.
Like, I don't know Spanish, but that's Spanish.
I haven't touched Nile 2 in a minute.
So, and,
I gave up
but
on
yeah,
that.
Exactly.
I gave
It's
up on
actually
that.
Counter-Strike.
Not gonna
Maybe
cap.
it is. And
I gave up on Nile
I think
2.
she's Moroccan. I'm not really sure. But anyway, okay, this is not so good, right? And so this is basically what they did, is they would get to this extraction zone, and then they could respawn in the main
Which
base. You understand? And this right here is the main base. It's called Spain, okay? Do you see how all these things fit together? You see? Now you're in the main base. Okay, good. So let's watch. I just want you guys to understand the geography of what this problem is.
Okay, hold on. I was looking, but I wasn't really looking.
Extraction zone, and then they could respawn.
Hold on,
Counter-Strike, maybe it is. And it's Pokemon. I think she's Moroccan. I'm not really sure. But anyway, okay, this is not so. So this is basically what they did, is they would get to this extraction zone, and then they could respawn in the main base. You understand? And this right here is the main base. It's called Spain, okay? Do you see how all these things fit together? You see? Now you're in the main base. Okay, good. So let's watch. I just want you guys to understand the geography of what this problem is. Never mind. Let's move on. So you can look at this, and how does it look? It looks like basically, you know what it looks like? It looks like PUBG. It does. It looks like PUBG.
I
And so
haven't been
let's
playing
take
a lot of
look at
PUBG.
another one.
Actually, I haven't played
Okay,
PUBG at
and
all.
This also, right. Okay, looks like, again, PUBG. And over here, this is, yeah, okay, got it. And so, but you can go into here. I don't know what these cities look like. I mean, this is very clearly Spain, right? I mean, you look at this, like, look at the Toto, Papalumo, Patricia. Like, I mean, guys, that's Spanish. All right? Like, I don't know Spanish, but that's Spanish. So, and, but yeah, exactly. It's actually Counter-Strike. Maybe it is. And it's Pokemon. I think she's Moroccan. I'm not really sure. But anyway, okay, this is not so good, right? And so this is basically what they did, is they would get to this extraction zone, and then they could respawn in the main base.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And this right here is the main base. It's called Spain. Okay?
Oh, okay. So it's
Do you
just
see
a hop,
how
skip
all these
away.
things
Okay.
fit together?
So why don't you just block that off? Why
see-
they let it? Hey, politics.
Now
I
you're
don't
in
know.
the main base.
Don't want to
Okay,
get involved.
good. So let's watch. I just want you guys to understand the geography of what this problem is.
It's a serious problem, apparently.
How does this make any sense? It doesn't. That's why it's news.
Break through the fence and completely overwhelm the border police.
And we saw
Their
this.
video showing huge groups of people, mostly young military-age guys, cramming into inflatable tubes or arriving on shore another way. Some of them wading in the water as they break through the gates.
Christ.
There's a
to the
movie.
other side.
God,
It was
please,
called
I'm
World
sorry.
War Z,
But this is too much.
and this reminds me of that movie.
Right, Sandra, this is reminiscent of kind of what we saw during the open border during the Biden administration through 2021,
Yeah.
2024.
This
Kind of
happened
similar to
in
what we saw
America
Del Rio
every
back
day.
in 2021. The
Look at 'em all.
socialist agenda, their platform literally says they want to abolish borders, abolish immigration, and
They're gonna bring in infinity Africans, and then they're gonna vote in themselves. They're gonna vote these Africans to have infinity levels of welfare, And then after that, well, then the Africans can never not vote for them because they're going to get infinite welfare.
Pretty much.
Enforcement, have complete freedom of movement. This is what it looks like in another country. If they
Look at
get
all
what they
these young
want.
children.
Notice
Well,
there
they're
is
all
no
12 years
resistance from the
old.
government
You're going to put these
whatsoever.
guys in middle
Or
schools
coming
in Spain.
without any obstruction.
Yeah.
And if people don't know,
Look at them
Spain
all.
has a very left-wing government. Earlier this year, they did a big amnesty program for over 1 million illegal immigrants living in the country. They had 1.3 million illegal immigrants apply for that amnesty program between April and June. So that's what we call a pull factor, Sandra. They're looking for something like that.
Actual
They know if they
invasion?
can just get their foot in the country. Maybe
Yeah, this is like Normandy, but nobody has a gun.
someday that left-wing government will do another amnesty program. And you were just reading some of the wires. The locals want an emergency declaration. It sounds like
Bunch of lads having fun. Well, I don't hate these
All right.
guys. The guys that are doing
Fatara
this. Like,
sucks.
if I was in Morocco,
cap.
if I was in the Congo, if I was in Zimbabwe, and I heard that I could get to Spain, and then Spain would give me a house and like a hot Spanish wife, I would be trying to get to Spain too. Like, I don't. See, this is the reason why I don't hate them. It's because they have no obligation to Spain. Like, I don't hate the Chinese for trying to subvert America, but I hate Americans for allowing and agreeing with the Chinese when they're trying to subvert America. Like, I recognize that everybody has their own internal, like, best interest in mind with everything. So when I see these guys coming over, I have no ill will towards them. You have to leave. You've got to go back. I don't want you here, but I don't hate you. I just don't want you in the fucking country. That's it. Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
They're invaders? Well, you have to look at it from their perspective. Spain is a foreign country that from their, like, they don't even understand the concept of that. They have no idea about this. They're just going to try and show up wherever the fuck they can get free stuff. It's not complicated, right? Understanding is different than approving. I hate them. I know, and there's a lot of people that do. I'm just giving you my 2 cents on it.
And
that's the way I feel.
To the
I'm not saying
Apparently
you
they
should
don't think
feel the
this is
same way.
I mean, look at this. This is a total free-for-all.
It does feel like we are looking at a few years ago when you were reporting at the border here in the United States. This is happening right now. This story is breaking right now. And you're not just talking about hundreds, thousands of migrants are pouring over the borders as we speak.
Yeah, and again, I mean, just look
It's
here.
crazy,
Do you
dude.
see any
It's
women or
crazy,
children?
crazy.
I mean, most people would call these folks so-called asylum seekers. These are all young guys just flooding into the country and overwhelming what, if any, border there is. It looks like there's just kind of a small barbed wire fence or something like that, but you can see the Spanish government is caught completely off guard here, and you have thousands of these men.
They're not caught off guard. This
They
is,
know.
This
They
is
know.
engineered, like, systematically. They want this to happen. It's allowed. Yeah, exactly. Like, why do you have a
You'll never
system
get
like
burned
this?
out of
It's in
Nile?
order to allow this to happen.
Nocturna, do your thing.
I mean, it
Do
literally
your
looks
thing.
like
It's like what I think Elon said this, like a system's purpose is what it does.
Nocturna. Can this shit? No, it can't show up. It can't show up. Oh my gosh, but yes. Yes, you are right. Damn, this news video looks like a scene from World War Z. Don't
There
it,
you
bro?
go.
Might as well be.
you
This is
often hear
crazy.
the word
This is
agree.
crazy. Don't do that.
It literally looks
I
like
almost
one
got
here. Look
scared
at
for a
that. I
minute.
mean,
Don't
you
do
see
that.
the border fence there. They're all just going around it. And
This
again,
is too much, but World War Z.
The head of
I
Spain's
mean,
civil
bro.
guard is calling this absolute chaos. In a brand new
wonder why.
interview, he said, quote, "It's not possible to give precise numbers, but there are thousands of migrants crossing right now." He adds,
Look at that. Oh my God. And this person, this is my opinion, by the way. Imagine if you didn't live in
World War
America.
Z
How hard would you
or
try to
Resident
get here?
Evil?
The rest of the world sucks
one?
that bad. I can't blame them, but I still don't want them here illegally or really at all. We are already overpopulated.
Yeah, pick one.
We're not even overpopulated. I just don't want them here. Yeah. Like, I feel
Hold on, I gotta disagree with Asma on this one. We are way over. We have too much heads here. We're not overpopulated. No, we are overpopulated. We have way too many here. Way too many. Way too many.
the same way, but I don't think we're overpopulated.
But I agree with everything else he's saying. Imagine if you didn't live in America, how hard would you try to get here? The rest of the world sucks that bad. Can't blame them, but still don't want them here really or really at all. We are already overpopulated. Thank you. He's saying what I'm saying.
Wait, I just don't want him here, period, right?
Now he added.
Look at that.
He's saying
Oh
what I'm
my
saying.
God.
Yeah.
And this person, this is my opinion, by the way. Imagine if you didn't live in America, how hard would you try to get here? The rest of the world sucks that bad. I can't blame them, but I still don't want them here illegally or really at all. We are already overpopulated. We're not even overpopulated.
We're overpopulated.
I just don't want them here.
I don't want him here either.
Like, I feel the same way, but I don't think we're overpopulated. I just
Nocturna,
don't
yes.
want 'em here, period,
Yes.
right?
Good on you.
But
Good
what
on you.
actions would you take?
I
It
would
seems
take
like
World
it
War
just
Z
suddenly happened.
as well.
I just figure out
Well-
if I was Spain, I'd
No,
just
yeah,
send
World
in
War
the
Z. Yeah, I'll
military,
take the- yeah.
remove every single one of these people, put them in, camps before they get shipped back to somewhere in Africa.
Yeah, World
right?
War Z. Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
make
yeah.
a treaty or some sort of an agreement with some African country that if you couldn't be shipped back to your country of origin, we're just going to send you to whatever the biggest PvP. You're going
PvP.
to Sudan. You're getting hot dropped in Sudan. That's what's going to happen. And
Congo,
then I would
Somalia.
also revert and revoke everybody's amnesty, like all of the people, because obviously, if you were given amnesty, you can easily find out who those people were, right? Because you have to give them paperwork. And so you just find out all those people, and then you just undo it. You just literally take it away again, and then send them back. All right, could try Syria, send them there. Well, apparently Syria's getting their shit together, at least from what I hear.
That the border
There's
has
incentive for them to go?
totally collapsed.
Just shoot them?
Just shoot him.
Yeah, it certainly looks like it. And for folks who don't know where this is a small Spanish city, autonomous in North Africa. It's actually in Morocco, but it does have Spanish
Jesus.
autonomy. It's called Ceuta.
Yeah.
So this is an.
This is the one, again, I'm just taking, going back just so you guys understand this.
I don't think you guys understand that we're literally one or two, maybe 1 or 2 generations away from the purge happening. I saw this way back. I told my mom, listen, no, I think it was a discussion between me and my sisters. We are 1 or 2 generations away from the purge. Do you understand me? Do you understand? We have to solve this. We have to.
This is it, right? Very, very small place. Extremely small place. Surprisingly small, actually.
On the mainland of Spain, but these images, we've been looking at them on social media all morning. It's just stark to see
Look at that.
there is
Oh
no
my
resistance
God.
whatsoever. I mean, at least in Del Rio back in 2021,
We have to come up with
when those
better
20,000
solutions.
Haitians were crossing the
And we gotta
river,
come up with them
similar images
fast.
to this. You had some border patrol there.
Yeah.
You had Texas DPS there trying to stop them. Here in Spain, there is absolutely nothing stopping these folks from wading ashore. And
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, Poland shoots people that try to come into the border. I'm not opposed to shooting people that come into the border. I'm not. Sure. Yeah, if a country wants to do that. No, I would not want to do that. I wouldn't want to do that. I think that making a country inhospitable to these people basically would limit this down to very much zero. But, yeah, they don't. I've seen this happen. Yeah, I don't see why not. Yeah, I mean, these people are invading into the country. You don't know whether this person has a bomb or not. Yeah, I think if a country wants to, I think if a country wants to shoot them, it's completely justified. It's totally fine.
climbing the fences. And Sandra,
Wait a minute. Well, Chicago was close to a purge after what the mayor wanted some type of purge. Excuse me? What did you say? I'm gonna look this up. Yeah. Chicago. It's not gonna take long. I'm just on the issue of immigrant. The mayor, Brandon Johnson, strongly opposed federal immigration crackdowns, championing sanctuary city policies through the Protection Chicago Initiative. His administration actively resisted federal enforcement by restricting local police cooperation and creating a legal accountability frameworks for assisting. Chicago was bad before, but this. Well, this happened last year. It's just gonna get worse. There's no point in stressing about it.
Look at that in
It's
the
just gonna get worse.
I mean, there are thousands upon thousands
Saving
of these men
Private
just flooding
Ryan.
the country.
Yeah. Has to be coordinated, right? Yeah, of course it's coordinated.
He basically said that his administration blocked him from passing the initiative of helping basically ICE deport immigration, like illegal immigrants.
Well, so this is probably what happens, right? If I had to guess, this is what probably...
The law is here for a reason. What's the point of having them if we're just gonna break them? It's a waste of time.
happens in Morocco
Whatever.
or in these other places is that there are probably different levels of...
I'm gonna stress over it.
This is me making stuff
I have too much on my plate already.
Like I'm now making things up, but you know, like just kind of bear with me here. Is that what I think is probably happening? Is that all of these people are doing this? All of these people are doing this, and they're being, in one way or another, allowed to do this by people that are probably business owners, probably industrial business owners in Spain that are able to utilize this labor. And so those industrial business owners probably have some sort of foul play that enables people that are, you know, maybe activists, right? Because there are activists that want to bring these people into Spain. They're humanitarians. They think that, you know,
they think they're doing the right thing, but they're just making things worse.
We have to be punished, right? And Europe has to be punished. America has to be punished for the evils of colonialism by being colonized themselves, right? And this is just like what happened. So they're being used as useful idiots by these big companies because the companies know that they'll import in a bunch of cheap labor. And then what I think happens is it's the same thing that happens with the southern border in America, where you have coyotes. And what are coyotes? Not the dogs, but there are guys that help families and groups of people cross from Mexico into America because they know different routes and areas. Now, this is obviously a horrible thing. It's terrible because there's huge amounts of sexual violence, rape, you know, child abuse. You know, like, for example, there was a story, and, you know, a lot of these things are, like, uncorroborated, so it's hard to know whether it's true, where they threw a baby into a lake in order to distract Border Patrol because they knew the Border Patrol for America would focus on getting the drowning baby out of the lake instead of actually stopping the other people from crossing into America. So, I mean, these people are not, this is not a good thing, but there are probably organizers in Morocco that take a very small amount of money or resources from each one of these people. Like, let's say each person here gives them $10, okay? So you have like 1,000 people to give you $10. Okay, well, that's $10,000. And, you know, maybe you're also being funded by other groups as well. So you have the money to buy one of these boats. And then you give them these boats and you tell them, listen, on, you know, like May 3rd, everybody needs to show up at 7 a.m. because you're all going to Spain at the same time. And the reason why they probably all do it at the same time is because if you have such a deluge of these people, so many of these people, a flood of them, that it will be functionally impossible for Spain to stop that from happening.
Yeah.
That's probably
oh my gosh, I'm dying.
Again, I'm making all of this up. But I'm just thinking about, like, if I was trying to do this, how would I do this? That's how I would do it. Send in the military? Well, Spain doesn't want to do that. That's the reason why. I mean, like, obviously I agree with you, but they don't want to do that because they're afraid. So here's some more images
afraid
of
what?
it, right? An emergency has now been declared in the Spanish city of Ceuta after tens of thousands of illegal migrants break in from Morocco. I don't think anybody has the number correctly, but there it is. Pedro Sanchez is refusing to deploy the military to defend the borders.
Almost burst the vein. Give me a minute. Has now declared the Spanish city after tens of thousands of illegal immigrants breaking in from is refusing to deploy military to defend the borders. Well, I always wanted to go to Spain. Not anymore. That's off my bucket list.
He's never going to. He's not going to do that. Here's another video. Look at that.
I don't understand why.
Look at all those people. And
I
that's
guess
the
he just
same
doesn't
image that we
care
just
out of
saw
him.
earlier, right? Look at this.
I'll be highly concerned if I was the governor.
It's like
Highly
300,
concerned.
yeah. Lefty Spain leader gives these migrants citizenship so they can freely roam the EU. Well, yeah, I mean, but Europeans want that. Europeans want to be invaded by migrant Africans and then have these people live on social welfare and rape people. That's what they want. That's what Europeans want. Let me check this out. No, we don't. Enough of you guys do.
So on that
Enough of
topic,
you guys-
I was streaming Asmin when he was reading off the diary of the victims of the gang rapes in Britain, and I couldn't do it. It's not like my attention was going somewhere else. It's just that everything that I was hearing, dude, I felt like I was going to explode. I was seeing red, stars was everywhere. The demons inside of me was talking in my head. The voices were getting louder. I could not listen to anything else from that. I couldn't read it. I couldn't do it.
And I'm sick of
couldn't do
hearing
it.
that you don't. Whenever I
Couldn't do
see
it.
all these protests, like, why is it that these
I
other
didn't want to hear anything
parties
else from
are
it.
popular? Like, there's people voting for these other parties. You need to reconcile the fact that a lot of people in your country agree with this. And until you can acknowledge that reality, you're going to continue living in a fantasy. You don't realize how problematic this is. The women? Well, what are you going to do about it? Because if you don't do something about it, eventually these people, it's
going to get worse.
There are two conclusions to this. One of them is less violent than the other, but both of them are violent. The first solution is that you bring in the military and you forcibly remove all of these people as easily and as frictionlessly as possible, right? You try to avoid any sort of big problems and you just remove them. The second thing that could happen is that there will eventually be a power struggle. And this is what's going to happen in all of these countries. These people are coming from cultures and from areas that are profoundly and fundamentally different than Europe. They are. They're completely different. And so there will be a power struggle in which one side will win and another side will lose. That's it. Those are the two outcomes.
Yeah. Agreed.
They want a war? Well, that's what's going to happen.
It's going to happen. Yeah, most definitely. Because this is getting out of hand.
Spain's problem is part of the party that's not in government, the minorities are. I don't know about that. Saying Europe wants this because a few countries is like saying the U.S. wants migrants because of California and New York. Yeah, I know. We have a huge... I'd agree with you, Jack. I think that we have a huge issue, and it's a massive problem.
It's a massive fucking problem.
Look at this.
Look how many. Okay, I want to know first off, why are they fleeing from? Why are they fleeing? As the research came from heavy misinformation due to a lot of people claiming eliminating cash bail.
Lefty Spain leader gives these migrants citizenship so they can freely roam the EU. Well, yeah, I mean, but Europeans want that. Europeans want to be invaded by migrant Africans and then have these people live on social welfare and rape
It can go either way.
That's what they want. That's what Europeans want. Let me turn this down. No, we don't. Enough of you guys do. Enough of you guys do, and I'm sick of hearing that you don't. Whenever I see all these protests, like, why is it that these other parties are popular? Like, there's people voting for these other parties. You need to reconcile the fact that a lot of people in your country agree with this. And until you can acknowledge that reality, you're going to continue living in a fantasy. You don't realize how problematic this is. The women? Well, what are you going to do about it? Because if you don't do something about it, eventually these people... There are
aggravated.
Two conclusions to this. One of them is less violent than the other, but both of them are violent. The first solution is that you bring in the military and you forcibly remove all of these people as easily and as frictionlessly as possible, right? You try to avoid any sort of big problems and you just remove them. The second thing that could happen is that there will eventually be a power struggle. And this is what's going to happen in all of these countries. These people are coming from cultures and from areas that are profoundly and fundamentally different than Europe. They're completely different. And so there will be a power struggle in which one side will win and another side will lose. That's it. Those are the two outcomes. They want a war? Well, that's what's going to happen.
It's gonna happen.
Spain's problem is part of the party that's not in government, the minorities are. I don't know about that. Saying Europe wants this because a few countries is like saying the U.S. wants migrants because of California and New York. Yeah, I know. We have a huge problem with those people. Like, I'd agree with you, Jack. I think that we have a huge issue, and it's a massive problem.
I agree with you,
There's so
Jack.
many people in America that think that, you know, America is founded by immigrants, so we have to let our borders open and let in every single immigrant. I think it's a huge problem. Like, I talk about that constantly every single day. Like, there is no bigger problem and a bigger threat to America than American voters. That's the big problem. Every other problem is downstream from that problem. All I'm saying is that, and also, by the way, when I say Europe, I apologize to my Polish viewers and a handful of the other based European countries that don't put up with this shit. I don't mean you guys, okay? I'm talking about the UK, France, Germany, Spain, and Portugal. Ireland. It's in the UK, but yeah, Netherlands. I don't know about Netherlands. So I'm talking about Europe as a country. I do think that, by the way, I do think that there is a collective European conscience to a degree. Like, there definitely is. And I think that why is this happening in all of these European countries at the same time? I think it's because of World War II.
I mean, World War II did fuck us up bad.
Speaking as an outsider, I'm giving my opinion. This is what I've observed. Look at them all. Oh my God. This is World War II guilt? It is. It's because globalists have bought the governments? Nope. It's because the people are stupid. The people are stupid, and they're ruled by emotion, fear, and thoughtlessness. That's the actual problem. You have democratic representative governments here. You can't blame everything on the globalists. At a certain point, you have to contend with the person that's the problem is your neighbor. The person that's the problem is the people at your grocery store. It's not some shadow government in the EU that are out there protesting and holding up signs saying immigrants and refugees welcome. Those are your neighbors doing that. And until you're ready to reconcile and deal with that problem itself, you're not ready to solve this. That's the way it is. Look at this. There's another one.
Hold on, I gotta read this. The UK is at a 2-1 disadvantage with Russia and Iran. Russia's pushing to start conflict first with them sending military over the seas for target practice. Oh, yeah, I agree with you, 100%. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. But Russia's always been that way. But they really haven't been much of a threat, from what I understand. They haven't been much of a threat. But they are doing some such shit. Not gonna cap, bro.
To be organic.
They need to chill out.
You're confusing two things.
That's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about when is it going to be that one misjudgment that's gonna fuck everybody's lives up. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about us right now. I couldn't care less about what's happening out there. I'm worried about us. We're struggling right now. All of us.
That's
Here.
a lot of fucking people, man. Your mind is too US centered. You just can't comprehend that Europe does not have real elections. Europe doesn't have a real... What country in Europe doesn't have a real election? Like, what does that mean to you?
It's too U.S. centered. What the fuck did I just say? Your mind is too U.S. centered. You just cannot comprehend that Europe does not have real elections. What did I just say? We're going through issues right now. I'm more focused on us, how to benefit us. We're struggling here. We're struggling.
Because I'm either going
We don't need to
to
be
learn
helping out
something or
somebody
you're
else
going
if
to
we're
learn
struggling.
something. Somebody's about to learn something.
I
I think a lot of you guys in European countries, not all European countries, but some European countries, you need to reconcile the reality that maybe even if you didn't vote for this, there is a large and sizable, very, very big group of people that support this level of immigration, and they support these problems. And the reason why is that I think they are ideologically captured by, white guilt or some sort of post-war guilt. And I think that that problem itself is the most detrimental and the most extreme problem that you have. Because every other problem is derived from that problem. That's my point. Women and simps. Okay, well then what are you going to do about it? Like, again, like...
How does that...
If you just... acknowledging the problem is not enough. You need a solution to either solve this problem or you are going to have your country colonized by a bunch of Africans. Like, there's one way or another way. There's no middle ground here. These people are not going to have a middle ground. Now, bro, it's just young women feeling good about themselves for not being racist. Then what are you going to do about that? I understand that. At a certain point, these questions need to be answered. It's our governments, and our governments are elected by the people, and amazingly enough, they always vote the same. Yeah, it's not just young women. There are men who want this too. I know that.
Yeah. I want it.
This is being actively enabled by the government. These people are being forced to vote for Sanchez. It's the only way for them to stay in power. I'm Spanish. So are you telling me that? Let me see. Can I pull this guy up? Are you saying that, like, whenever you say these people, are you saying these Africans that are being let in? Most being out of Europe, nothing will stop them going to the U.S. I don't even need to go that far. Is that what you're saying? No, you're not getting banned. Like, I'm asking you a question.
He's worried about getting banned. This is being actively enabled.
It's part of the agenda, Muslims, yes? Okay, so basically, you're saying that they're letting all of these people into the country in order to create a voting bloc. And this is somebody from Spain. Or at least it says they're from Spain, right?
I mean, he might be right. He might be. That wouldn't be like a bad move.
Because I want to hear it from somebody that's not just me saying this, okay? That's the reason why I'm asking, all right? I want to hear somebody else that's not me say this. This has been going on in Spain for almost a year now. No, I've talked about it for, like, the past, 6 months. Yes, sir. Okay, we had a situation a few years ago. Our military literally guided them towards the mainland. Oh, my God. Wow. Wow. Look at them all.
Did he get banned? Did he get banned?
Oh, somebody else that's not me say this.
This is part of the Muslims. Yes, we had a situation a few years ago where the military literally guided them towards.
This has been going on in Spain for almost a year now.
Wow.
No, I've talked about it for, like, the past, 6 months. Yes, sir. Okay, we had a situation a few years ago. Our military literally guided them towards the mainland. Oh, my God. Wow. Wow. Look
They
at them
fired
all.
warning shots at yachts in UK waters in June. Then in July, they sent a
my
warship
God.
over to do military exercise 40 miles of Plymouth. I smell something fishy.
And you see
They're
they're going
edging
around
towards.
the wall.
They're edging. That's what they're doing.
World War
They
Z,
know
I
exactly what they're
told you,
doing.
man.
They're playing
Look
the
at
wait
'em all.
game. They're waiting for the
It
right
just
time.
keeps going.
And we're letting them. We're letting them prepare.
Jesus. Oh my God. Is that the end of it? Holy. It's all men too, no females and no kids. Yeah, I know. Look at them. They're climbing on top of each other and shit.
This is
It's
sad.
just like an amalgamation of people.
This is sad.
Look at that. Can you imagine how it smells? Oh my God.
Oh no! Stop.
What is this?
No. I don't know. I don't need that in my head right now.
Wow.
What is he smiling
They're
about?
all men. I don't see a single woman at all. Wow.
Is that concerning? No, that is concerning.
That's insane. They opened the gate for them? Yeah, probably they did. Yeah, women can't swim? No, I think it's that the women get sexually assaulted and raped by the men that are there. The same as what happens here with like southern border crossings. And so the women aren't there because they don't want to get, constantly gang raped. That's probably the reason why there's not a lot of women there. If I had to guess. Like, I understand I'm being kind of,
No, he's just saying the
graphic
truth.
with this, but I
He's
think
just
it's
saying
the truth.
they don't want anything to happen to them.
Less
And
than 80 years ago, these men would have
I
been
can't
killing
blame
for
him.
invading Spain. In 2026, Pedro Sanchez gives them free housing, clothes, and citizenship. I don't
لا
see.
حول ولا قوة إلا بالله اللي يمكننا نقوله وطبعا
I don't see how you
خطورة
can look
بكل
at these
كلمة
people
ولكن
and then not see
ولا
them
فريق عندهم رأي آخر
as
باغيين يدخلوا بين
invaders.
أسلاك ضيقة ولكن اللي عطى الله هو اللي عطى الله هو هذا نطلب فيك يا الله نتمنوا من الله
Have you
أنها
sex trafficked him?
تكون
Yeah.
طبعا ناس كتغامر بحياتها من أجل ارتماء في البحر
Brawls are breaking out.
اتجاه
Citizens are taking
المجهول
it into their own
مبدئيا باش
hands.
نكونوا
Well, the
They're
thing
going
is
to.
that. Yeah, 3 women on a boat crossing in the UK died yesterday. It's eventually they all died of heart attacks. Look it up, it's crazy.
تخيل ان عدد كبير
Yeah.
تبارك الله ديال هاد سواء المغاربه او الافارقه في اتجاه المعبر الهولي
I can see a South Park bit where it's just one guy trying to stop them in a sarcastic way, like, "Oh, I missed. Please, how can I do this?"
We actually.
I
had the
wouldn't
we had the guy.
move past that. It sounds like something
Yeah,
they
I
would
mean,
do.
Vlad the
They're
Impaler,
just- it's
too.
just
You're right
another
about
troll.
that. But I mean, like,
But
I'm
yeah.
talking about somebody that's more recent. The CIA killed him. I don't know who killed him. He warned about it. Isn't it crazy that he was right? Obama did that on purpose? Yeah, they should have never killed this guy. He was holding them in Libya, not Morocco. Yeah, I know that.
No, this is gonna be subs on top of subs.
Yeah, he was the
South
the
Park is just the
president of
beginning.
Libya.
I'm saying Family Guy, The
You see
Simpsons.
this?
There's gonna be jokes about this. I know this
Wow. I gotta see some more of these.
because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's getting this far for no reason. There's a reason, but they let it get this far for like
Genetic interference
unnecessarily.
solve this problem? I mean,
That's
yeah, I
crazy,
agree.
dude. That is
I
crazy.
definitely agree. I mean, it's an invasion. It is absolutely an invasion. The Civil Guard Patrol sneaks dozens of Moroccans. Wait, Civil Guard? I don't know what they're saying. They're not speaking American. I don't know what the fuck this is. Hunter flying smoke grenades? I don't know about that. If Spain can deal with this, how the hell can they support NATO? I don't know.
That's a good question.
Look at that. Because eventually there will be a critical mass of enough of these people in Spain that they can enable themselves to seek political power and to vote and enable that political power. That's where things are going. That's what's going to happen. I think that's the point where the violence starts.
Yep.
Uh-oh. It's fake. It's a deleted scene from the Odyssey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
They were rescuing people that were drowning? Yeah?
Oh shit, I fucked up. Oh no. I can't redo that.
I mean, I'm sorry, like maybe this is gonna come off as insensitive. If you drown on your way over to invading a country, I call that natural selection. Just let them die. Yeah. These things have a way of working themselves out.
Nocturna, it was nice. It was nice hearing from you too. Please don't be a stranger.
It's a positive outcome, yeah. Like,
and keep up the grind. You hear?
More suicidal empathy. So embarrassing. Seeking with the fishes, yeah. The worst part about this is it'll increase racism. Well, unironically, it will. Oh my God! Bro!
What the? That is very concerning. You see, I'm so distracted. I'm so distracted by the nonsense I'm seeing here that I exited out of the game when I was like on my 7th crusade on Arms of God. You see, because I'm getting flustered. I'm getting flustered. If you guys can't notice, I am. Okay, that's why I can't do just one thing. I have to do something and then another. That's why I have YouTube up and I'm playing the game. Otherwise, I'm gonna go crazy.
Y'all used to be the conquistadors, and now you're being conquistadored. How did this happen, man? Like, y'all were fucking running shit. You guys were going around like you got half of South America speaking Spanish. Like, what the fuck is going on? Come on, guys. River Cortez? Pizarro? What happened? Bro. Spain had the best navy for 100 years? Did they? I thought it was always the British. I didn't know about that. Never heard that before. Dude, the beginning of this, dude, where they're just pouring in. Oh my God, look at that. Wow.
That's just straight up a home invasion right there.
Where are they gonna live? On the other side of the wall.
That's a good question too. I asked that question earlier.
Guys. Apocalypse in Spain, Christian Europe is under attack. They're coming from the oceans, they're coming from the mountains, they're coming from the sea, they're coming from the walls, they're climbing around the walls, they're coming over the walls. Bro, it's actually insane. Look at this. Jesus. Hamas broke into Israel just like this, but with only 3K people. Look what they managed to do on October 7th. People don't understand. They're just lucky. These people don't want to do immediate harm. Well, yeah, but I mean, like, here's the truth. I mean, if they started shooting people, they'd all run away. They would. Like, if like, let's say you see these people that are out on the horizon and they're coming towards you, and you fire a few shots, like 4 or 5 people drop, everybody else is going to turn around, okay? You think they're going to start running towards machine gun fire? This is, yeah, like, come on, guys. They run faster? I don't think so. I think they'd turn around.
have
They don't
enough.
shoot because they're allowing this? I know.
Oh, this.
This is a pretty good image. That's what they did back then? Yeah. Raffle, you can't do that? You can't just do that! Well, okay, well, they can't just come over here. Well, yeah, but it's always the double standards. Yeah, you can. You do whatever you want. It's the Jews' fault? Yes.
It's the Jews.
Why would the Jews do this to Spain? This is a late World Cup celebration. It is funny how every single riot I see in EU, I don't know whether it is a celebration for a football game or it's it's like a migrant invasion. I mean, they look identical. Spain's enclave of Ceuta, which is raided today under state of emergency. Residents are locked down, and the only illegal Moroccans on the street are playing in children's playgrounds. Oh my god.
Oh, I should have locked down those 2 upgrades. Damn.
Imagine you're gonna take your kid to the playscape, and there's just like 20 Moroccans. Whoa! Whoa! Look at me! Look at me! I'm European! I'm
Asma's an idiot.
Hey! You gotta admit though, right? For these guys, it's probably the best day of their life. Like, you actually got in, you're in Spain now, like you probably have been trying to do this for years. It finally happens. They are on cloud 9. They're so happy. It's like Disneyland. Yeah, they made it to the... this is like them reaching Agartha, okay? Can't really blame them. I don't blame them. I blame the government. I blame the government for letting this happen. We are already attempting to enter. Oh, God. They're trying to climb into people's houses. It is a zombie invasion. Oh, man.
What?
And so it begins. Trojan horses have entered? No, because there's not a horse. They're just the Trojans. Well, actually, no, because they're the ones that had the horse. But you see what my point is, right? I mean, it's like, imagine Troy just opens the gates and they're like, well, you know, we can't just let them all sit out there on the beach, okay? It's the Greeks. Yeah, we can't just let them do that. It wouldn't be hospitable for us. So, where are these? The government of Ceuta has released a video asking Spain to declare a state of emergency, deploy the army to the enclave, and fully close the borders. Sanchez deliberately ignored the requests and warnings about the coming invasion, leaving them no choice but to make these appeals public. I'm going to read the agreement adopted today by the Board of Spokespersons, an agreement that was unanimously approved by all spokespersons. It reads as followed.
La Junta de Portavoces, en reunión extraordinaria y urgente,
extraordinary urgent meeting held today.
30 de julio de 2026, atendido
in light of qualitative leap in the persistent massive influx of migrants into our city, which has been exacerbated in the recent hours by the mass entry on foot, bypassing the Tarajal breakwater, considers it urgent and unavoidable for the national government to adopt the following measures. Number 1, the declaration of a national emergency under provisions of national security regulations. Dos, that's 2.
He hungry.
Send in the army, right? Yeah.
I say he hungry. Yeah, he pooped, so.
The closure of aforementioned border. At the same time, we want to convey a message of serenity and calm to all citizens. Guys, I know if you look outside, it looks like there's a zombie horde invading. Please don't look outside. Please lock your door.
I wouldn't look outside either.
Please shut your blinds. Please hide all of your belongings.
Get your guns ready.
Please make sure that you don't go outside. Everything's totally fine. There's nothing wrong. Just
protect your homes. Protect your lives. Please.
No es la primera vez que Ceuta se ve en una situación límite como la actual. Pero, como en las anteriores, también en este caso la sociedad ceutí volverá a dar y está dando un ejemplo de madurez.
We'll set an example. Solidarity, resilience. They're united, we'll move forward. Yeah, well, there it is, guys. They've already been overthrown. Illegal immigrants into the European Union. I bet those support the invasion, if not all of them. What is this here?
Guys, are you seeing this right now? This is insane.
I'm so happy this is happening and it's so public and it's so gratuitous. I'm so happy. Because I know what's coming. I do. I know what's going to happen. I have a very, very, very strong certainty on what I think is going to happen.
We all do.
Long overdue. No spoilers? Yeah, I don't want a spoiler, guys.
The people are just going to take it into their own hands.
Don't tune in for the show. This is crazy. Do you think it'll be a war? Nope.
Yes, I believe there's going to be a civil
Nope.
war.
I really don't think so.
I believe so. There's going to be a civil war. Another one.
Man. This dude obviously had to add something. No. Sneako's trying to get in on this. Oh my god. Look at these. Jesus, look at these videos. Oh my god. You could hope it might go the other way. If it goes the other way, that's fine. That means it'll just serve as an example for everybody else not to let that happen. Yeah, I mean, and that might happen. I mean, it's very probable that something like that could happen. What's he saying? The rest of Europe is next, inshallah. This is the reason why people... You've shown your true colors. I mean, there it is. Persistence appears to be what is it? Muslims build anything themselves, and Sneeko literally has to go. Oh man! And if you lost your damn mind, and this, by the way, a lot of people agree with this. They do. If there's no action from the leaders, native citizens will migrate away from their homes to more secure countries. Yeah, I think that probably will happen. He's rage baiting. I mean, but like that's been all he's been doing recently. And also, how do you even know these people are Muslim? You have no idea whether they're Muslim or not. And even if they are, like, I mean, I don't even understand, like, this is the dumbest thing about, like, Sneeko's, like, this, like, Muslim angle that he's going with all the time, is, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure in the Quran it doesn't say that you can just invade some other random country and just show up there, right? I mean, obviously, there's probably things in the Quran that say respect your neighbors or something like that. It does? I don't know. Maybe I haven't finished reading it, okay? I haven't heard anything or read anything that it said that with, right? It does? Okay, well, you know, again, if that does, that's pretty bad. Let me see here. Oh, this is the one I already looked at. Spain's Interior Ministry has rejected the request to declare a national emergency, stating that immigration flows do not legally qualify as a risk to national security.
Huh?
Is that right? Wow.
Dude, he has to be the dumbest.
This Moroccan minister openly said it's not official policy, but it's unofficial policy. Yeah, Carson, I had years ago with one meeting.
I'm not gonna say anything more. I'm not gonna say anything more. Y'all know what it is.
20-25% of all illegal crossings to Slovenia are made by people coming from Morocco.
Right.
Said, why do you are accepting them? It's the right question. He asked the right question.
He is. He is. because they're taking over, and the funny thing is that we're letting it happen. Yeah, why are you accepting this?
I said yes, but still, why this number is significant? He said, frankly, if you want to know, many of those people are trying to escape justice. They are thieves, they're criminals, you know. And
I wouldn't be
our
surprised.
legal system is that when we catch somebody doing those criminal activities.
I've heard the same thing from other people in the Middle East, where they were telling me that, you know, like one of the groups of people that migrates to Europe are the people that can't get along in their home country. You know, think about the people, like, why is it always young men? Because young men are the ones that can't get along. Criminals? Not necessarily, but a lot of them, yeah.
Not the most severe, but you know, those. It's
problematic
not quite our
people.
interest to put him on trial, on jail. We wait a little. They're fleeing the country, going to you, you're accepting them, and this is your problem.
So this Moroccan minister openly admitted...
Openly said, it's not official policy, but...
I don't have anything against the Moroccans for doing this, because we're letting them do it. Like, yeah, it's annoying that they're doing this, but, I mean, like, you should be mad at your own government for letting him in. He's not even wrong.
It is...
But it's unofficial policy.
It's, yeah. I was totally
The left is
shocked.
accepting them with open arms.
Thank you for your frankness, but...
And they will never... This is one thing you need to understand about leftists, is that the tipping point and the boiling point with this is not that leftists will realize that they're wrong. It's that the people that already think that they're wrong will simply be willing to use methods and tactics that are extreme. You would say this, right? They will never, all of the refugees welcome people, it doesn't matter if they get raped, it doesn't matter if they get beat up, it doesn't matter what happens to them, they will never relinquish these views. They will never give up these views. So you don't have the fantasy that, well, once things get bad enough, these people will understand it. No, they won't. They will not understand it. Now, whenever I say they, I'm talking in generalities, right? Obviously, it's not a 100 to 0 issue, but I think generally that's the case. They'll have to double down. That's all they have. The left doesn't think they're wrong. Yeah, no, they don't think so. And so there's a video, and also, like, yeah, thanks for frankness, but I'm not declaring war in your country. That should have been how that conversation ended. Well, I don't know. Like, I don't think you need to bomb Morocco, right? Perfect example is COVID. Yeah, perfect example. Yeah, COVID's a great example.
Still, bro, you're exporting your problems to Europe, also to my country, and he repeated his first answer. Why do you accept?
Yeah, why are you accepting them? Exactly. Spanish military vehicles have been moving towards the border. Oh.
Really?
It's obvious Sanchez is controlled by Israel.
Yeah, it's a little late for that, though.
If Israel didn't exist and every Jew disappeared, these problems would still exist. You need to accept that these problems, like the red herring of Israel being the causal factor in every issue, is being done intentionally to misdirect you from the fact that there are a lot of other foreign hostile actors besides Israel that also want to subvert you and fill your country up with foreigners that they can use for votes so they can reallocate your resources to themselves. Israel is not the only country that's doing that. Prove it? Okay. There were wars and problems before 1948. So, like, it's pretty simple. What do you mean? These problems have been existing forever. I was being sarcastic. He threatened to nuke Israel? Oh, really? I mean, like, nowadays, everything is Israel. Is the way Sanchez isn't being paid by someone? I don't know, man. I have no idea. Situation is completely out of control. There's so many across the borders. About 5,000 people. First clashes, this is exciting. First clashes have broken out in the streets of Ceuta between Spanish citizens and Moroccan invaders. How many people are even in this country, or in this area?
Wow.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'd probably bet 20,000. Wow, okay,
Yeah.
That's more.
That's more, but it's not a lot either.
So, okay, it's densely populated. Okay, I get it. So, yeah, it's less than 80,000. It says 83,000. So, yeah, I mean, that's 5,000 people. They could easily fend that off.
They can. Damn. Hold on. Hold on.
Probably bet. So yeah, an 80,000.
And they're just attacking them. Dude.
Cultural enrichment at work. That's great, guys.
This is insane, bro.
That's great. Wow. This is why the military's there? Well, Jesus. You sure they're happy? They're acting like they're angry? Well, there's enough of them that are okay with it. Let me see our power sitting completely overwhelmed with thousands of migrants storming the border today. It's absolutely an invasion. That's what Elon is saying. I agree with this. I think it's kind of obvious. Yeah. They'll arrest the natives before the illegals? Yeah, I know that. This is the vibe of those mass looting teen takeovers? Yeah, it does. Their own countries don't tolerate this shit, so they do it here? Yeah, that's exactly what happens. I mean, these people like criminals and other problematic people from like their home countries, and so they get sent out of the country, and so they're coming into Europe. Wow. The pariahs, basically? Yeah, probably. Check the map, they're just taking back their land. Well, I mean, if Spain's gonna let them do that, yes, maybe Spain should leave, I don't know. But, that's a different conversation. This is Germany annexing Poland moment? I don't know about that. Please look at what, where Cuba is on the maps. Well, I know where it is. I looked at it on the map. I had the map open. It's literally right here. Yeah, you can see very clearly, like, this is Spain, and this is, yeah, it's in Morocco, and it's a small area. 80,000 people live here, and these are the people this is where they're going, and then they're gonna probably find some way to go from here over to Spain. And you can see here, Gibraltar, right? This is it. So they're almost there.
Wow.
These third world shithole countries don't want bombs sent their way, then they shouldn't send their criminals our way? Well, here's the issue. The voters are not willing to do that. This is the problem. Voters are not willing to actually
my
solve
DoorDash
this
today.
problem with extreme
Well,
measures.
if they're offering
not.
money.
And until they are, hundreds of Spaniards gather in the plaza to protest
Oh, it's
the
dinner
illegal
rush. 2
migrant
minutes.
invasion. Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. I give you a lot of shit in chat for the nuances about Europe and stuff, but at least you talk about it. You try to understand our issues. No one else talks about it. Thank you, Baldy. The reason why, and I don't mind it, right? Because you guys are giving me, if there's something like the only thing that annoys me is that like whenever like somebody in Great Britain tells me that they have freedom of speech, I'm like, okay, slow down, all right? Slow down, Ernest Pennyworth, all right? Go post a Facebook meme and then you're gonna go to jail. So I don't want to hear that, but at the same time, you know, I don't want to get things wrong either. Who said that? And the reason why I talk about this is because a lot of people in Europe can't talk about this. They can't talk about it.
They
but
can't
they
talk
can
about
listen to me talk about it, and they can agree and then be moved in that direction. Why do all these world leaders want civil unrest? Well, I mean, it's very, very simple, actually. It's super obvious. Local residents are taking to the streets. It's actually pretty scary seeing the kind of censorship in the first world. Yeah. Cause a problem, sell the solution. That's not why it's happening. I think their metagame is that, so this is a big issue, right? So you have, like, why do you have all of these, I'll just play the video, I think. Why do you have all this happening? I think you have this happening for, like, a number of reasons. The first one is World War II. I think that World War II created generational guilt in Europe that made all of the European people feel like they had a collective social, ethnic, and cultural guilt for allowing Hitler to rise. And it wasn't just Hitler, right? I mean, it was Mussolini as well, Franco, you know, like, it wasn't just one guy. So I think that there is a lot of post-war guilt that enabled conversations to be shut down against this. Because the moment that somebody says, well, I don't want these people in my country, now this is on the spectrum, it's perceived to be on the spectrum of, oh my God, that's like Hitler because Hitler didn't like certain groups of people. I think that's exactly what happened. Turn off the music. Yeah, let me turn it down a little bit. It is a little bit loud. Yeah, let me see here. And pussification. Yeah, so that's number one.
And pussification.
Right? And number two is that a lot of the governments there, they want to maintain power. And what their mindset is I think the same mindset that they have in the United States. I'm not sure about this, but this is what I think it is that they want to bring in all of these different voting populations and then activate them as ethnic voting blocks and then keep them dependent on welfare and then be the welfare givers. So these people have to continuously vote for them in order to continue existing in the country. They can't vote? Well, of course they can. They just can't vote immediately. Like, I mean, what do you mean they can't vote? Like, don't you think about this for more than 3 seconds? This isn't something that happens in one day. This is a plan that happens over 25 years. It happens over 25 years. It happens over 20 years. So I'll give you an example. So in the United States, illegal aliens in the country are counted on the census, which allocates votes and houses for the House of Representatives. So the House of Representatives, we have 3 different branches of government. The House of Representatives is basically the bigger your state is, the more representatives you have. So what happens if you have a census and then the census says that your state has 5 million illegal aliens? Well, you get an extra fucking vote. You get 2 extra fucking votes. So that's the way that they can also vote in the United States. And I'm not even talking about amnesty. I'm not talking about voter fraud. I'm not talking about anything else. I'm not talking about local elections. I'm talking about actual just systemic things that are just totally undeniable. That's so stupid. Well, yeah, it is stupid.
It is.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, but it's happening.
Cheap slaves destroy workers' rights. Yeah, and that's why businesses are okay with it too, because they're bringing in cheap labor. If you can't get the votes at home because your policies sucked, import them from the third world. Yeah, I think that's exactly what's happening, and it's happening in America too. It's the same thing. Let me pause this one. We're gonna look at another one. These are people protesting.
Puta. What does puta mean? It sounds like a bad word.
Man, it sounds like playing Resident Evil 4. Yeah, I guess so. What's happening? I just joined. There is a small Spanish colony in Morocco called Ceuta that has been overrun by migrants. Literally thousands of migrants pouring into the country like a fucking zombie invasion. Like, I'm not even kidding. Look at some of these. Yeah, look at that. They're being conquered. They are. And they're letting it happen, too. Correction, illegal migrants? Yeah. Imagine getting invaded by zombies and cooked into not having guns for citizens.
They don't have guns? Really? They don't have guns? Let me put my
What do you
camera
think
over a little
Spain
bit more.
citizens should do?
They don't. They honestly don't have
Close
guns.
to the mainland? I mean, I'm definitely not. Like, I would prefer not to shoot them, but if it came to it, I'd rather shoot them than have them come on shore. I would try to divert the boats. I'd try to use other forms of, you know, discouragement. But like, if it goes between the choice of they either go on the shore or you shoot them, I'd be shooting them. That's what I'd do. You have to? Yeah. But I'd try other methods first, absolutely. I could try out a little bit of this game. I was thinking about trying it out. People gave it negative reviews.
Dude. That was insane. And that's very, very, very fucking scary. There's more. Oh. Hold on. I got you. Hold on. Let me add this to the feed. Hold on. Oh my. We're gonna put this last. Right? We're gonna get on this. Hold on. Let me just organize this. There's too much going on here. Hold on. And I will put somebody. Okay. Somebody's just being a dumbass right here. Then we're gonna put this here. Wow. This is getting bad. This is getting very bad.
So we're going to go through some of this. Italy
Hold
officially
on.
suspends Scandinavian travel.
Wait. Hold on. I thought my green screen was acting up a little bit. Look, hold on. I'll be right back here. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Okay. I'm back, y'all. I think I might go door dashing after this stream. Oh. It's 2-minute wait time here.
With Spain ordering sea and air border closures amidst Cuba migrant crisis. The prime.
Well, let me rewind this.
So we're going to go through some of this. Italy officially suspends Scandinavian travel with Spain, ordering sea and air border closures amidst Cuba migrant crisis. The Prime Minister of Denmark, Fredriksson, is now calling on the EU to suspend Spain from the Schengen agreement due to the incident in Cuba. Finland and Austria join Italy's calls for the closing of Schengen border to Spain. Basically, everybody is roaching out on them. Moroccan was
They're fleeing the ship before it sinks. They're like, get your fucking act together right now.
The border with Cuba in what? What is this? The Looney Tunes?
What the?
Oh my God! Look at them; they just keep coming. Wow. The police dude's just standing there? Well, what are they gonna do?
Yeah, what can they do?
Look at them all, bro.
What
like,
can they honestly
all
do?
The way in there. Like sardines, bro. Like, and they're just running down the street. Oh my God. You just let them all in. The Moroccan Muslims who invaded the small Spanish city of Ceuta are now breaking into stores by the hundreds. Police are completely overwhelmed. Migrants can be seen running from one store to the next, grabbing items and running. Where's the military? The police, obviously, by the way, if you just started shooting these people, they'd stop doing this. They would. They'd stop doing this. But they're not going to do that. So this is all being allowed by
because their leader is
the
a
government
pussy.
is allowing this to happen. Like if you gave the military and the police free reign, this problem would be over in like 3 hours. You can't do that in Europe. You can do it anywhere actually. You can do anything you want. What do you mean you can't do that? Who says who? What? You can't do that. Uh-huh.
Why are they just letting them go?
Can't invade
You
other
have
countries
batons
too,
out
yeah.
for a reason.
Here we go. As everyone could have guessed, many of the 50,000 illegal migrants who crossed into Ceuta and Melilla yesterday spent the night by breaking into homes, looting stores, and clashing with the Spanish police. Look at this. Wow. Wow. Incredible.
That's not. That's sad.
So, the solution to the problem is import more doctors and scientists.
Poor
Well,
Spain.
that's what they're doing right now.
Many of the people that live there did not ask for this.
Oh, setting a oh my God! Look at this photo or video.
They set a box on fire. You reap what you sow.
Wow.
It's scary. It's honestly scary, and it's,
That's look how many there are. Yep, there's a lot of them. Franco would never let this happen. No, he wouldn't. He would not have let this happen. Oh my God. So annoyed all these publications keep calling them migrants. They're not migrants, they're invaders. Ceuta and Melilla are set on fire by North African Muslim criminals. See for yourself. Here we go. It's literally World War Z. Yeah, I know. Oh my God. Look at them all. That is insane. Look at that. Wow. There's fires going on.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. Where the fuck is the military? They're not going to use it.
they're not going to use it.
Yep, they're not going to use it. They're going to let it happen. They're going to let this keep happening over and over and over. And it still won't be enough to wake the Spaniards up. I don't know if this will be enough to wake them up. I think that one of the European countries might have to fall. Maybe two of them might have to fall in order for the other European countries to put pretense aside and actually solve this problem. I think it could have to get that bad. It's possible. I hope it's not mine. I know. I don't want to see that happen. I don't think anybody wants to see that happen.
I don't want to see
but
that
that's
happen.
the world that we're living in. So take a look at this. Ceuta has a population of 83,000, which half are male.
Ooh,
Half of the total
Azrael.
population is Muslim, which means that there's only 4,000 Spanish Christians of fighting age in Ceuta. Yesterday, 80,000 Moroccans, all military-aged men, invaded Ceuta. This is a full-scale religious conquest. Let me see this. Wow. It's not gonna wake him up. Snapping his roast location in Spain. Yeah. Imagine this happening in Texas. The people would just be target practice to gun owners. No, they wouldn't. Why are you even saying that? This was happening in Texas for 4 years under Biden. And you didn't have a bunch of the good old boys going out and sitting on the border and picking off Mexicans. That didn't happen.
It didn't.
No, now they're living in the country, collecting welfare, having kids, and saying that their kids are Americans. It happened. What are you talking about? Should you be arrested, not the immigrant? How do you end that? It's really easy. Trump ended the border problem. There's no border crossings anymore. You can just turn it off. That's it. You just turn it off. You stop it. Throwing rocks. Look at him, bro.
They're throwing rocks
Imagine
at
this,
the police.
Bro. You show up in a country and you're immediately throwing rocks at the fucking police. Oh my God. Wow. They should have sent them to Minnesota. They would have called it assimilation. Did they just break a window out? So much value, yeah. They literally just broke.
Yeah, they literally broke
somebody's
somebody's
window out, right? I feel like that's what happened. Yeah. Oh my God. Texans just know stuff? Yeah. Texas, Western world has defended its borders with force, so we mowed down these invaders. Maybe they would stop trying to do this shit. You're right. You're totally right. I mean, if they knew they'd get shot if they came over the border and they did this, they wouldn't come over. They'd stop coming over. It's pretty simple. A woman in Kudu was absolutely shaking on camera, surrounded by illegal migrants and begging the army to intervene. I'm surrounded, I'm scared. This is an invasion. 60, 70,000 poured in overnight. Nearly the entire population. Try to imagine that. Her somber warning is haunting. It started here. Next could be Melilla, the Canaries, and Tarifa. The Europe's southern gate just swung wide open, and ordinary people are wondering where the government is. I'm surrounded. I'm scared. How could I not be scared when I feel like crying? It's not right.
Rocío.
And really, you have to experience this for yourself? As a woman? That's an invasion? It's the border with Europe? It's the Canary Islands. It could be Tarifa. Honestly, it's just not right. Man. I don't feel sorry for him. I don't either. I don't. I mean, like, cause probably voted for it. Tattoo. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like
probably, but we can't make that. Like, we can't make that judgment.
Those are the kinds.
I don't. Not everybody was keen on all
this. They wanted
this
to happen, and now it's happening. I saw this too. We've got him dual wielding, right? Photo taken about 250 meters from my house. I have two girls, 3 and 7 years old, that I basically had to escort all the way to the port along with my wife so that the 3 of them could leave for Malaga. It's not just a city of 80,000 people. 50,000 have entered. No, it's that they're walking around the streets with katanas. That's right, guys. He just got his loadout. He just hit his loadout, bro. Like, there it is. And, yep, there it is. No way a Moroccan bro brought his bike.
Look how much shit is in our ocean. We already have a problem with pollution in our ocean, and now look at all this. If God is coming, he's not coming soon enough.
Oh, that. It's just garbage everywhere. Yeah, this is part of his triathlon. Or just dumping trash on the beaches as they float. Yeah, this is it, guys. Look at this. Turned into India in 1 hour. Look at that. Oh my God. Yep, there it is. Why does this is the Spanish part of India? Why do people think colonialism is a bad thing when this is an example of reverse colonialism? Because they view this type of colonialism as a punishment for the original colonialism. That's great. That's awesome.
You look like my cousin Cody if he was a black man.
When you're Spanish, you try to enter Cuba.
I don't know if that's a compliment or a diss, dude.
Buenos días.
That's a weird thing to say.
¿Qué? ¿Qué?
Oh man, and it was all over that one time. They come from Africa? Yeah, I mean they're coming from Middle Eastern countries through Africa, etc.
They're already.
Migrated, yes, apparently. And this same problem.
Yo,
is
I'm sorry,
everywhere.
bro. Your comment threw me off, bro.
Are piled with trash and waste after the invasion of tens of thousands. So this was one day. This is one day of these people being in the country. One day. There it is. That's awesome. Yep. When you're Spanish, you try to enter Cuba the legal way, but there's a... Oh, God.
Buenos días. ¿Qué? ¿Qué?
Oh man, and it was all over that one time. They come from Africa.
Yo, Cricket,
yeah,
bro, what's going on,
from
man?
Middle Eastern countries,
How you
through
doing, bro?
Africa, etc. She's migrated, yes, apparently. And this same problem is happening everywhere. Here we go. The streets of Cuba are piled with trash and waste after the invasion of tens of thousands. So this was one day. This is one day of these people being in the country. One day. Wow. Not good. The diversity makes them stronger. I think it has to. I mean, I don't know why else they would do it. Sure. Germany's far-left party, Die Linke, demands the country must take in illegal migrants who storm Cuba. Germany and the EU have a duty to help with providing aid and taking in asylum seekers, declared Clara, a 40-year-old white woman, probably. Deputy leader of the Left Party parliamentary group, according to AFP news agency. Anyone who believes that further isolation will solve the problem is mistaken. So, and this is what these people believe. It is. It's Karen fatigue. I know. We have Karen fatigue. It's very bad. And even El Shokas is even talking about this, right? He's another streamer. Best wishes to all the inhabitants of Cuba and Melilla. The government might leave you high and dry, but the vast majority of Spaniards are fucking pissed off and standing with you. There it is. I'm glad to see more people talking about this. This is a good thing. And a Moroccan illegal migrant records himself with a selfie stick as he swims to Cuba and illegally crosses into Spain. I don't know really if this is accurate, but, you know, again. It's official. The number of African illegals that have invaded Spain in just 24 hours is now 60,000 and still rising. They're absolutely everywhere in Cuba, whose population was 80,000 before. The Spanish Prime Minister is a traitor. He should be removed from office. Yeah.
Oh.
Look at them all. Jesus.
Guys. Alright, hold on. Let me pause this real quick and let me tell you something. These are the times where you have to sit down and really think. really tell yourself how far you've come. And this is why I always stay humble. Because when bad shit happens, this is what's happening. And then you think to yourself, this could be a whole lot worse. And it can be worse. It could be worse. That's why I stay humble. You should stay humble. Because trust me when I say there is somebody out there who has it way, way more in the trenches than you. You gotta stay humble, bro. You gotta keep that good karma. You gotta keep that good
The
karma.
police are just standing around.
You gotta keep it.
Wow. Moving him won't set an example. It could.
It could.
If you do what.
And it's the right step in. It's the right step in the right direction.
I can't really say what I think you need to do. I'll just say that. But there's a way you could make this stop.
There is, but it's more violent than you think.
Shoot him? No, worse than that. A lot worse.
I don't know where he was going with that. I don't know.
Just endorse, publicly remove him? I don't know. Burning live, send a message? Oh, no, a lot worse.
Oh, now I just figured bomb their country. That's what he was going with. I think that's what he's gonna go with. I hope not, but nobody talks about nukes.
That's crazy.
That makes me very anxious.
And then these are also, by the way, more cultural enrichment. Invaders are climbing on ladders, smashing out windows, and entering into citizens' homes. Oh, man. He's fixing... Oh, he's an AC repairman. That must be it. Yeah, he's repairing the AC.
I don't think so.
Forcing their way into residential houses. So this is apparently... People are saying this is a residential house. Can he be armed in Spain? Honest question. I'm assuming that in Cuba you probably can't have a weapon, if I had to guess. Is that a PvP server? It wasn't, but now it is. And this is also, I thought, interesting. A Moroccan origin influencer residing in Cuba reveals that the Moroccan assailants are not crossing the border primarily out of necessity, but because they consider Cuba to be property of Morocco. Many of them come with the narrative that since Cuba is Moroccan, it belongs to them. Such perspectives reinforce the idea of a covert Green March and dismiss the hypothesis of a simple conventional migratory invasion. 500 years under Spain, by the way? Yeah, I know. I heard that they've had that longer than Constantinople. You know, Turkey's had Constantinople. So, like, yeah, I get it, right? I'm not saying I don't get it. I'm just saying that it's, you know, oh, here... A Moroccan migrant tries to break in and abuse a female bus driver in Spain after she refused his sexual advances. Poland belongs to the Germans? I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, that didn't end very well, did it? And I thought this was funny. This is the Prime Minister of Spain who just approved mass amnesty with Alex Soros. This is starting to make sense. Very interesting, isn't it? Wow. And this is another image from yesterday. We looked at a Minister of Spain who just approved mass amnesty with Alex Soros. This is
Who the fuck is Alex Soros? Guys, I'm missing in the blanks here. If you could help me out, that'll be appreciated. Who is Alex Soros? Alex Soros is the American billionaire, investor, and philanthropist who chairs the Open Society Foundations. He is the son and designated successor of billionaire George Soros, managing a multi-million-dollar political funding empire. Serves as chair of board of directors of Open Society Foundations, directing global grants supporting human rights and democracy. All right, I'm getting a bad feeling about this. It sits on an investment committee, Soros fund management, overseeing family wealth. Okay, what is the open? What is that? What is the Open Society Foundations? A globally working network of grant-making organizations founded by. Okay. They are the world's largest private funder of independent groups working for justice, human rights, and democratic governance. Human rights. Support groups that promote tolerance, transparency, accountability, government, and human rights. Why? I don't understand. There are people struggling, and I'm sorry, Banks. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. My bad. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I scared my dog. Why are people like this that are rich? Why?
Starting to make sense.
Fuck my life, bro. He doesn't even look his.
Very
I don't want to be racist.
Wow.
I don't want to sound racist.
And this is another image from yesterday. We looked at a lot of these, but I think this is a new one.
It was just my anger taking over.
Spanish journalists. We can see thousands of Moroccan women and children here who immigrate seeking a better life. That are all men. I don't know if that's what she's saying. Is that actually what she's saying?
La frontera del Tarajal. Esta mañana se ha producido una situación crítica. Había un centenar de personas. Vemos a muchísimos niños, Sandra, cruzando esta frontera. Como decía, esta mañana se ha producido una situación muy crítica. Mujeres y...
Well, there it is. Subtitles are correct. I guess that's it. And oh my God, some of these people are just crazy. And during Franco's era, there was only a low 1 meter fence, and not a single one got through. Man, I wonder why. Why would that happen? And let me go back and look at the other ones here. Moroccan traffic police keeps directing thousands of illegal migrants towards the Spanish border fence in Ceuta. Illegal migrants arrive by the truckload. Look at them all. Oh my God. Grocery stores are being fenced off and guarded by police because hundreds of hungry migrants are waiting for the chance to loot them.
That's funny. That is funny. Oh like, nah, you ain't getting in here.
God damn, no shot. I know, it's really bad, isn't it? Isn't that insane? The flip-flop gatherings, yeah, they're all wearing their flippy-floppies. They are. How can the left keep defending this? Genuine question. Future voters, they don't defend it. They just simply ignore it. Like, you don't understand. Like, see, you are still operating under the premise that they have to explain themselves or something like that. After only 24 hours, finally what one singular thread through on the main European subreddit. Check the flare on the thread yourself. It's some 1984 shit. Okay, let me see this. Almost all have returned to Morocco. Really? Notice, thread locked for a bit. The moderators are unable to handle the volume. We will unlock later when we're back. The number of crossings has been updated to 60,000. No racism, bigotry, or other hate speech. No racism, bigotry, including sexism, homophobia, transphobia, and other forms of hate speech, as well as dehumanizing language in general. No endorsement of violence or other criminal activity. That includes but not limited to advocating for somebody to be hanged, drowned, beaten, or advocating to shoot the boats. If you need a refresher, there was an
no, shoot them boats.
By the Moroccan regime. Oh my God, and one day this does not happen organically. Spain should tell Morocco to behave with the EU full backing. Holy hell, that's like 60% of the city's entire population. Organized by Morocco as retaliation for Spain cozying up to Algeria. Well, why is Spain letting them in, though? Like, I mean, this is it. 49K people isn't migration, it's an invasion. Well, then what are you going to do about it? Well, you can't say what you're going to do about it, because if you do, you get banned.
Francisco Franco, if you can hear me, please save Spain from the Islamic invasion.
Seriously. And unfortunately, the Pope is going to sit around and say, well, you know, we need to be humanitarian with these people.
Nope.
Really? What is their obligation? What is anyone's obligation? You notice it's only the white people that have an obligation?
Mm-hmm.
Our countries are being invaded. Our culture is being destroyed. Our society's being ripped apart. Not theirs.
Preach, brother.
They're fine.
Well, I think their society is being ripped apart, but they're doing it to themselves.
Yeah.
They will always have a home to return to. Our home, that's our home that's being invaded and destroyed. That's the birthplace of our culture is being destroyed. But we always have the obligations to everybody else. They have no obligations. They have no... How about they get their own fucking drinking water? You want to talk about obligations? How about they have their own clean drinking water? How about they grow their own food? How about they police their own streets and kill their own terrorists in the Sahel? How about they do that? And how about they stop invading our countries? How about their governments keep their people from fleeing into our countries because theirs are so miserable? But it's always, when these people are here wrecking everything, we have to restrain ourselves removing them. I don't
agree with that.
Or double standard.
It is a double standard.
And it comes from the Catholic Church, and it's not cool.
True.
I'm sick of hearing that.
True.
He goes to Lampedusa and says, you know, we have an obligation to these people.
No, we don't.
Well, that's just disgraceful. You go to the site of this invasion and say, well, we got to be nicer to them. You want to talk about human dignity? Okay, why don't you go there then? The reason they're coming to Italy is because they're poor and miserable and their countries are violent.
That's right.
So you want to be brave and go to Lampedusa and say, hey, we got to be nice to these people. We got to treat them with dignity. Why don't you go to the Congo and give them the lecture on human dignity? Why don't you go to Uganda and Nigeria and give them the lecture on human dignity?
Say it like it is.
Maybe their people won't be fleeing and invading our countries looking for a fucking handout. It's sick. Anyway, people say he's the anti-pope. I mean, I'm not going to go that far.
I don't think he's the anti-pope. I just think that he has values that are just not congruent with what the world needs right now. I generally have a favorable opinion on Pope Leo, but his perspectives on immigration are just simply wrong.
I disagree with his politics. It's just like such a typical liberal disposition. I still think he's the Pope, even though I disagree.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. Exactly. And it's also this one that's actually real. Let me see this real quick. Pope calls General Franco savior of civilization. Here we go. Cover article of Social Justice. Social Justice newspaper, May 1st, 1939, reporting Pope Pius the 12th's celebration of Francisco Franco. Why can't the migrants live in the Vatican? I don't know. Yeah, it's a mystery. I have no idea. The Pope's pandering to the left on every single issue, though? Well, it's because the left is allowed to act like feral animals, and nobody in government is willing to rein them in. Like, whenever a bunch of, foaming leftists decide to go out and have a crash out because of some manufactured controversy, everybody is just expected to put up with this. Now, if it was up to me, I don't think we should be putting up with it at all. And this is smashing the graves of people in Cuba, throwing pieces of the citizens in Spain. What is this? They're smashing graves?
Huh?
Is this like an Elden Ring? There's like all those like souls at the graves that you can loot. They're actually digging up like.
Well, I didn't get a good look at that.
In graves. Is this like an Elden Ring? There's like all those like souls at the graves that you can loot. They're actually digging up like.
That's just foul.
No, well, yeah,
that is like foul.
Valheim,
that is so foul.
For the 1.0 Valheim thing. This is one thing you might not know is that in Valheim, if you're in the Meadows area, a really good way to get early items is that if you can dig, and there'll be areas that have like kind of a circle of rocks around them, and you can dig down into that area and you can find an ancient longboat, and it will allow you to maybe get a few extra resources early. So like they might just be, I think they're actually just preparing for the Valheim release next week. Woman plows through a store while
Valheim.
That's not good. You're not supposed to drive in there. That's a store. Is this extra Emily? Yeah. Hi, chat.
Alta beauty. She's crashed into Alta, crashed into Alta.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Hello?
Hello. Did you just drive over the train tracks?
No, we've been sitting right here. Y'all just pulled past us and rode past.
Yeah. I mean, we got a description for a white SUV that drove over the train tracks. And you have a flat tire.
Yeah, we got a flat tire now because we just tried to pull over, but that was not us.
We got a flat tire now because we just tried to pull over. Give me a minute. I gotta use the bathroom. I don't want to interrupt. Let's find out.
Here we go.
Over, gave her a flat tire.
But yeah, that whole situation in Spain is crazy.
Coming from? Whereabouts are you coming from?
Hey, babe, I gotta pee, and we were trying to pull over, and we got pulled over.
We're going to be out with that possible vehicle, Washington, in a second. I have a plate for you when you're ready. Just be advised, it does have a flat.
Your scientist said we sped off at the train track.
Ma'am, it's kind of like a yes or no.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of a yes or no. Did you drive over the train? Did you drive
No, I
on the
didn't
train?
drive over the train tracks, but I did slow down and put my brakes on so we could park right here to go in to pee.
No, I get you there, but...
So no,
hold
I
on,
did not.
Let me finish. Why are you getting so aggressive? I'm asking.
Why are you getting so aggressive?
Because I am asking me the same question over and over, and I'm kind of...
You're not answering me.
I'm intimidated.
You're intimidated?
Yeah.
By me asking if you drove across the train
Because
track?
I already answered the question. I sat up here and I pulled over.
Okay, well you got a flat tire, and you also
We had a flat
hold on.
tire
You
before
keep
pulled
cutting
over
me
the
off,
train track.
and you also have all this grass on your
Stop cutting them
your
off.
car.
Mm.
We pulled over before we got even across the train track.
Let me rephrase this question.
What's
for you.
wrong with these
Were you
people?
at 4th and Center, in front of Little Bros, that little
No.
burger place? You weren't there?
4th and Center?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. How'd you get the flat?
We got the flat before we even crossed the train.
How'd you get the flat?
Train tracks.
Hey man.
Wait a minute. We got the flat before we even crossed.
Before we even crossed the train.
Randomly admits to the train tracks. Like, wow.
Hey man, when you get the flat?
Hello, my beautiful peoples. What's going on?
Listen, man, I want you guys to get home safe. I'm just trying to figure this out, man. We got a BOL for a white SUV with that drove on the train tracks, man. So when do you guys get the flat, bro?
I've been on the radio.
Where are you guys coming from, then?
Here.
Where's here?
We parked here.
Yeah, where are you coming from?
Do you want to answer that?
You want to answer it?
Hey, Plitz, are you good for a sec?
Yeah. How are these people real?
Front driver's side's flat. She said that they didn't drive on the train track. They said they noticed it was popped, so they just pulled over here.
Hey, bro, just roll down the window. Yeah, just roll down. Appreciate you. Yeah. Were you trying to show me something?
Oh, no, I was just...
Oh, bro, I'm like literally ordering. She hit the train tracks, bro. Be honest. You can be straight with us, bro.
They stopped us right here.
A guy in passenger seat says he doesn't remember when.
Look at him.
They stopped us right here.
Okay, all right.
guy in passenger seat says he doesn't remember when
It's over,
she said
yeah.
she never once drove on a train track. Any indication of alcohol? I don't know. She's really not talking to me. She's just on the phone with one of her friends. She's like ignoring all my questions.
Pleads the fifth?
But she
Yeah.
just keeps denying driving on the train track.
So, no, she has to piss like bad.
Like right now? Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's why I'm trying to get in here. And y'all sitting up here pulling us over like we did something wrong, and that's why it's making us look like.
Yeah. Well, again, I what you saying though.
We don't know.
So,
Why is she acting
well,
up?
hang on, let me just explain
Relax.
something real quick. So I don't know if you heard about my conversation beforehand, but he said that we stopped you for a BOL. We had a BOL, which means to be on the lookout for a white SUV that drove over the train tracks.
Hell yeah. I took my AirPods off.
Hell yeah. What's going on? No, you're good, bro.
Do
You
you guys
good.
know why you have like branches underneath your car then too?
Because we're all riding through the same area. Do you know where I live? There's nothing but trees and sticks over there.
I mean, there's trees everywhere.
Do you know where I live?
Why would I know where you live?
Exactly. So if you knew where I live, you know where there's trees and sticks and branches under my car. They're trying to arrest us and pull us over for a bunch of.
Nobody say anything about arresting.
Did I ever say that you were under arrest?
I'm not talking to you.
Hey, let's get you an
Oh,
alcohol.
hey.
Miss, have you had any alcohol today?
No, but I'm sitting up here on the phone with my boyfriend right now.
Okay, with this drink right here, is this alcohol? What is this?
Where? Water?
No, in the other one right there.
Or sweet tea?
Okay.
A
Let me see
sweet
that can
tea.
real quick. Not that one. The can.
Can we get out and go to the bathroom?
Not right now.
Uh-oh, what's in that can?
That can that's under your purse. What is that?
He said, give me my ticket so we can go on about our business.
Dude, as I said, man, being a police officer must make you feel like you're the smartest fucking person that's ever existed. Like, to be able to catch these, like, 80 IQ retards in, like, the most obvious lies, you must be feeling like you're fucking, like, Sherlock Holmes or something. Like, you're like this master wizard, five-dimensional chess player that can see the future. Like, dude.
What's that?
More like 60? No, this is an 80
Right now
IQ.
we're trying to figure out what's going on. You
It's
guys
an
aren't
80.
telling us.
Trust me. Trust me, I know what they look like.
Right now we're just investigating right now, okay? We're
You can
checking
easily
camera footage
tell.
to see if you guys ran over the tracks or not. That's what we're doing
Like
right
that one African migrant earlier today that showed up at the kids' school on a Friday or a Saturday when the kids weren't there with a knife and a bunch of petroleum and a hatchet and a hammer. That was a 60 IQ. That's a 60 IQ. This is 80 IQ. You have to understand that there are levels to these things.
now.
Family.
We got someone checking,
So
okay?
he's saying because y'all do not have no probable cause, y'all don't have a warrant, we
How
can't
about
get our
70
ticket
IQ?
and we can't leave.
You have damage to the front driver's side, right?
We don't have damage to the front.
So right now we're just. Yes, you
we
do.
don't have damage to the front driver's side.
Yeah, you
Look
do
out,
though.
because we have cameras just like y'all have cameras. We don't have
Yeah,
like
you do,
damage
though.
to the front bag.
Bag.
She's claiming she never was on 4th, and she said she had no alcohol to drink. There's a Long Island in the center council that she said it. I think she's not answering questions about that.
Yeah. There it is. All right,
Hey,
let's
miss, my sergeant's right there. Can you talk to my sergeant?
Ma'am, I need you to open your window. I see alcohol in the center console. I need to identify you.
Hello?
That's my sergeant.
Hello?
My sergeant.
Putting up with this
I
shit.
see open can of alcohol in your center console. So,
Water?
okay.
Water?
All I know is I see that. So, no. There was
And a can of sweet tea?
there was a cut water. Was a cut water?
That's not mine.
Okay. It's in.
That's not mine.
You've got to be thinking that you are the smartest person in the world. Oh, like,
I need to identify you. You.
That's
right.
not
Now
me.
that I see that in plain view.
This is why I'm not a people person, y'all. Well, it's just one of the reasons.
is clear water alcohol? Smartest person in the world, bro. Like,
I need to identify you. You.
That's
right.
not
Now
me.
that I see that in plain view, we need to see your identification. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
uh-huh.
You hear that?
Is clear water alcohol?
Put it in driver.
You stupid bitch. You're so stupid. Like, cut water? Oh, yeah, clear water. There it is. Cut water, yeah. Uh-oh. Here we go. Let's go. Let's see it.
They're not gonna get far with a flat.
Run her down.
That vehicle's taken off. Let's go northbound Washington through the red light.
Uh-huh. There she is.
Speeds of 56 and increasing.
It's wet outside, too.
Goes past University.
Doing a felony to avoid a misdemeanor. Right. You call that poor impulse control.
Turning into the middle school right now.
Oh, going to the middle school. Right. Here we go.
Vehicle's still traveling about 35 miles an hour.
Where does she think?
Stop signs.
I don't know how far she's gonna go.
What's going through a person like this's mind when they do this, right? I mean, like, is it just like you know, like the meme of like the monkey clapping the cymbals together or something? I don't know. Nothing's going through their mind.
Westbound Farnham, 56 miles an hour.
Man.
Still westbound Farnham. Went straight to the stop sign.
Passenger door. Wait, what?
Is he about to tuck and roll?
Is open.
Why? Oh, I bet they might have thrown something out the door. That's what it was. Oh, don't let him see this.
Oh, I thought he was about to eject himself.
What a bunch of fucking idiots.
Still westbound Farnham through Lockwood. 54 miles an hour.
Oh my god. How come so low resolution?
Vehicle almost ran through a whole leaf pop.
I don't know.
Still westbound Farnham, Maple Grove.
I couldn't come up with something funny.
I couldn't come up with something
I
funny.
have no idea.
Southbound Oak Ridge, she's
It's
at
raining? Yeah. What's she doing?
She cut through a cider right now.
Is this...
Alta Beauty. She crashed into Alta, crashed into Alta.
Wow. You honestly dead ass. But she did not like.
What's she doing?
She cut through a cider right now.
Is this...
Alta Beauty. She crashed into Alta, crashed into Alta.
Stop the car!
She's trying to reverse!
Put your hands out the window!
Oh my god, just shoot her! Just shoot her!
Put your hands up!
Holy shit!
Stop on!
Oh
Don't
my
shoot.
god!
And she's still trying.
Really? Really? You think this is gonna like? Oh my god! Just shoot her!
Step out! Get down! Get down!
That's a smart guy. No way! No way! He steps out. Oh my god!
And she tries.
Oh my god!
Stop the car!
Holy shit!
Stop it!
Just shoot her! Shoot her! What are y'all doing?
Ray, she just collided with 807. She's trying to move the car.
Oh my god!
Stop the... Oh, that's
The car is a deadly weapon. Yes! What the fuck?
Oh, she dead ass trying.
She's gonna try to go the other way? Like, what is she
Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it, bro. Thanks for the follow, bro.
fucking retarded? That's a felony? I bet it is.
I gotta rewind this. Sorry for the background noise. That's just the fan chilling out.
She's gonna try to go the other way? Like, what does she think this is? Like, dude, are you fucking retarded?
Pretty much, if she's going this far.
That's a felony? I bet it is. Oh, bro, just at the...
That car, that tire is done. That tire is done.
They need to shoot her? They should. Maybe revise to 75 IQ? No, this is an 80 IQ crash out. You got it. You got it. You got it. There you go. There you go. Maybe go out the other way.
She's just doing more damage. She is fucking up that store, dude. She's going to work.
Heads up, little, heads up.
She's going to town in that store, bro. I don't know how.
Blocking her exit? Oh, she's trying to drive it through the other side.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. Fucking idiot.
Imagine being the store owner. Oh my god.
Dude. Oh my god, I have to.
Hey, passer is still inside.
I stopped playing my game just to watch this.
Inside the store.
Just shoot her.
Passers inside the store?
Yes.
Hands! I got it right here!
Hands. Don't shoot the hands though.
Little, I'm going over here. I'm going over here.
Hey,
Oh my God.
Come with me to the other side of the building just in case.
They're besieging the Ulta Beauty store. Every single thing in the store is at least $60. $60. Yeah, I went to one of these stores like a week ago or so. Yeah, it's expensive.
Over here! Come this way! Over here!
Why can't people just follow directions before you make things worse?
I took her to Bed Bath and Body Works afterwards too. We bought a scented candle. Yeah.
Keep your hands up. I guess being tall does have its perks sometimes.
Yeah.
Keep your hands up. Oh,
It's bad, guys.
touch them ceilings. Try to touch them ceilings, bro.
Come outside. Sarge, he's coming. He's coming. Step out now. Hands. Get down.
Get down on the floor.
No.
It makes me, honestly, it makes me so mad the cops don't just shoot people like this.
He's like, fuck it. It's already destroyed. Might as well, right?
It's like you obviously don't
Hulk
know
smash.
Like,
He's just
and
fed
by
up.
the way, I've said it before. You have
He's like, what the
pro-life
fuck?
candidates. If I ever ran for office, I would be a pro-death candidate. Abortions, fucking border patrol like that, fucking going and bombing terrorists across the, shooting people in fucking, like, oh, it would be crazy. We'd be doing it like nuts.
Man.
Not abortions, no, I'd be doing the whole thing.
Why don't you just go after the girl already? Why?
The cops are going into the store.
They're going in after her?
I guess at this point it doesn't matter, does it?
It don't.
You're crazy, man. Shooting them is a waste of a human life?
Who said that?
You're using this word that I don't necessarily agree with.
Who said that?
Yeah, human. No,
If you deserve it. If you don't act like a human, you don't deserve to be treated like a human.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Wrong stream. Wrong stream for that.
You told me to do nothing.
Yeah.
Get out of the car.
Sorry, buddy.
Get out of the car.
Wrong stream. Wrong stream for that.
Get out of the car.
Waste
Get out of the car.
value. I like that. There she is.
You told me not to do nothing.
He told me, dude. Even he said not to do it. Yeah.
I mean, at least the guy is cooperating. At least he's cooperating.
I didn't know.
Like this guy was the passenger. He was just sitting there.
don't even drink, so I'm cool.
He told me,
I'm cool with that.
dude, even he said not to do it. Yeah.
Radio event 7, we got passenger in
Oh my
custody,
God.
or detainee, or we're
They have
putting the
value.
driver
Think
in
about all the
custody now.
batteries that we could make with them. True.
Okay, yeah, enough.
Enough.
Yeah, they do have kidneys. It's a good point.
Get back in time. Is this the same officer I just had? Yes, bro. All right, I'm cool, bro. In the back on.
I'm cool, bro.
The way they slammed the dude down, but not her. Yep.
Just stop moving. It's all over now.
I didn't do anything.
No, both are in custody. Clint, you got passenger, right? He's
Wow.
back here.
This is the kind of shit like you wouldn't even believe this happened.
A-firm radio, we're secure.
That story. Oh my God.
They never do anything? Yeah. That's crazy.
Intoxicants in a motor vehicle and is
Wait, really? Was he? Really? Why was he charged though?
presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law. The female suspect
Open intoxicants inside the motor vehicle, but he's the passenger. Is he still like? Are you still responsible even though you're the passenger? Because you're not driving.
in a motor vehicle and is presumed innocent unless proven guilty.
After all? Yeah.
The male suspect, De Niro, was issued a citation for open intoxicants in a motor vehicle.
Oh,
and is
citation. Okay. So I'm guessing what? That's a warning?
presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law. The female suspect, Katrina.
That's all you had to do, bro.
That's all,
That's
yeah.
all you had to do. Like, literally.
Just
like,
calm
you said
down.
You got one open container in a vehicle. Who gives a shit, right? Okay, Katrina. We've got
He got warning, I think.
Let's see it. And remember what I told y'all? That face tattoo?
That face tattoo.
People that have face tattoos don't make good decisions.
was found to have a blood alcohol concentration of 0.21, over double the
Right.
Jeez.
Right.
legal limit. She was charged with her second offense of OWI, felony
Second?
I guess OWI is operating while intoxicated, right?
malicious destruction of police property, felony malicious destruction of
Hold
property
on.
under 20,000.
What it do, big sis? Huh?
You want something to drink?
Do I want something to drink? Maybe. What you got?
It don't matter. Play your game.
What your drink? Actually, I don't care. That was my sis.
There's no way that was under $20,000.
Malicious destruction of a building over $20,000.
Okay, there
2
you go.
counts of felony assault on a police officer, and felony third degree fleeing eluding. She took a plea deal, pleading guilty to all charges in exchange for a sentence of 1 year in jail and 3 years of probation. She will be
For all this? A year? Really? I appreciate you, sis. Thank you.
We don't have
God
to live like this
damn,
at
that's
all.
good. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta figure this shit out. What did she give me just now? Hold on. What is this? Peach tsunami? Where'd you get this? Where'd I get this? Did they have more of this? Different flavors? What they got in red or blue?
They made them. See, you got Peach Tsunami. You go to the store, you have a whole shelf of them where it comes with alcohol and juice and everything. It's time to go outside and get another one before they close.
So let me work to that store so I can get more.
Huh? You gonna go get more? You said my uterus flat?
So I can get one. Yeah. It's called Peach Tsunami. It tastes good. It tastes good. Yeah, let me turn myself down. They're getting a little too crazy. My bad, y'all. My bad. You getting a little too crazy.
I'm tired, boss.
I'm tired, boss. All right, so
Operators, I mean, I guess OWI is operating while intoxicated, right?
Malicious destruction of police property. Felony malicious destruction of property under $20,000.
There's no way that was under $20,000.
that's it's way more. It's way more than
over
that.
$20,000.
A lot more.
2 counts of felony assault on a police officer, and felony third-degree fleeing eluding. She took a plea deal, pleading guilty to all charges in exchange for a sentence of 1 year in jail and 3 years of probation. She will be
Wait, no. That's the greater sign. That's the greater sign. So it's greater than $20,000. Okay, cool. Plus 2 assaults, a year in jail, and 3 year in jail and 3 years of probation.
We don't have to live like this.
We don't have to look like.
We don't have to live like this at all.
Oh, it's crazy. It is crazy.
I'm tired, boss. That's amazing.
be released back into the public in March of 2027.
Katrina was ordered to pay $258,563 in restitution. $233,164 of that goes to Ulta Beauty, and another $25,399 goes to the city of Royal Oak, Michigan.
God
This debt could
damn.
potentially follow her for the rest of her life. And filing
it is.
bankruptcy doesn't necessarily give her an escape hatch either. Restitution imposed as a part of a criminal sentence generally can't just be wiped away through bankruptcy. And to think she could be almost $250,000 less in debt if she simply complied during that traffic stop. So ask yourself honestly, whatever you're trying to avoid in that moment, is it actually worth what you could be creating for yourself for the rest of your life?
She was an idiot. I don't know why she fled the police. I don't understand what made you think.
What I think about this.
Yes, you can.
I really can.
But you'll probably get banned.
But I can say that one day you seem angry.
You seem angry?
I am annoyed that we allow rabid, wild, feral animals to run around in our society without putting them down. I am very annoyed. And if it was up to me, she would have been dead in that fucking car.
Damn,
that would have been
bro.
A normal, basic, everyday rip bozo. That would have been it.
Okay, I don't agree. I don't agree to that.
I don't know why so many people.
She didn't hurt
are
anyone,
okay
so
with
I don't think we need to go that far.
I don't know why people are all right with this. It's embarrassing to me that I have to deal with this. I have to be in this environment. I have to live in this world. Shoot first, ask questions later. No, they ask questions for a while, bro. Like, you run it. The moment that she tried to hit the cop car, I think they should have shot her. Like, as soon as they got out on foot and they tried to surround the vehicle and then she started moving again, I think they should have shot her right then. Why is the judicial system okay with this? That's the question. Because there are not enough people that think like me. There's not. And a stronger country would, yeah. The law is the law. We aren't the executioners. She's much more valuable to the state alive. You really think that person creates value?
Who said that?
You
Who
think a
said
person
that?
like that has any value?
Right?
Of course they don't.
What is wrong with y'all?
If they have value, it's going to be a negative value.
It's gonna be a negative
The
value.
problem is the dude didn't do anything, and he was trying to get out, so they can't risk hitting him.
Yeah,
he was already out at that point.
Yeah, he literally tried to get
he was
out.
already out.
He tried to tuck a roll out of a speeding vehicle. He's like,
Yeah,
I don't
she
want any
stopped
part of
calling
this.
Law enforcement and called her friends. I would have shot her. I don't know about that soon, but sometimes, yeah. Should have thrown attempted vehicular manslaughter at her towards the cops or the passenger too. Yeah, definitely, right? Willing
They
to try to
could've.
run over armed officers. You're willing to run over anybody. A person who does that is simply too dangerous to be trusted in society. I agree. It makes me so mad that we let this happen. It does, like, because what really makes me mad about it is that, like we let this happen, and there's no sense of accountability for it, right? Like, it just annoys the fuck out of me, man. It does. It annoys the fuck out of me, and I wish that there was a way that we could do something about it. I do. There's no real consequence? Yeah, I mean, I guess not, right? rewarding bad behavior. The passenger was an alright dude. Well, I mean, he wasn't really, but like, he didn't deserve to get shot.
Yeah, he
Why not shoot the tires? Because then, well, number one, she was already driving on a flat. Number two, then you make the vehicle more dangerous to operate. So, like, basically, if you have now she's driving and moving around a vehicle that is even more dangerous because she doesn't know how to drive with the car, right? Or a ricochet or something like that. Why not just shoot the person? Yeah, because that way they're not going to be moving the car because they're dead. I feel like it's pretty simple. It's really simple. So police are trying to fire their weapon to eliminate a threat. Shooting the tires just eliminate a threat? Yeah, sure. I'm just saying that's it. She's already drunk, so I'll balance out. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, I don't know really. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. I have no idea. Why do cops even have guns? They don't use them enough.
For self-defense. Only for self-defense.
And if it was up to me, that's what would be happening.
Tell me, how can you be handed the answers to the test?
All right.
They are handing you
This is
guys
the last video in the
blueprints,
queue,
and
y'all.
All you gotta do is just copy this word for word and line for line, and you still find a way to mess it up. Honestly, it's so pathetic that it's actually kind of impressive at this point. I have seen so many people that have been trying to defend Halo Campaign Evolved, bending over backwards, talking in circles, calling you a grifter or calling you a tourist for not liking the game or criticizing it in any way, just because nobody wants to come out and admit that Halo is completely fried. And this game has been for a long time, and this one is no different. Campaign Evolved can be good at times,
It's
but it's
completely
only that good
fried.
because it's still Halo underneath it. It's still Combat Evolved underneath it. Like, it's only good despite itself, despite all of the just heaps of useless added garbage that they threw on top of it, and changes that are honestly pretty offensive in some cases. Changes, mind you.
Yeah, when I saw that they made a huge changes to the new Halo game, because I played the Halo campaign with my boy Wesley. If y'all want to go see it, it's on my channel. We did live streams on it. We did everything. We did each chapter, each game. I think we stopped at Halo 4. No. We stopped at Halo 3. Yeah, he told us to stop at Halo 3. And when I saw what added changes they put into the remake, not the remastered, I was so livid, dude. I didn't want to get the game anymore. It was like, that's not Halo that I knew.
They came from
That's not
people
Halo.
that genuinely hold a grudge against both the original and the audiences that played them. In my eyes, Halo should be the pinnacle of gaming. There is absolutely no excuse whatsoever for this not to be one of the best games in the industry. It is Xbox's entire identity. It is a cornerstone of this entire industry. Yet year after year, like many other franchises, we have to watch it get drug out into the town square and contorted into something that nobody can recognize anymore. Mostly because these guys have no idea what it even is. So today, I'm sick of it. I want to talk about my experience playing Halo Campaign Evolved. I want to talk about how the conversation around this game has gotten to be completely unhinged, and how these guys are just going to continue to ruin these franchises. Because none of these guys understand what they are. Also, this is a really good opportunity to introduce you to Dio. And also today's sponsor,
look at the cat, the
Display.
kitty.
That's right, today's video is sponsored
I
by
love
Display,
animals.
and if you have somehow never heard of them before,
Especially if they're
never
black.
watched one of my videos, well, they make metal posters that are incredibly easy to put up in a really simple way to make your setup, office, bedroom, studio, or whatever goblin cave you have feel like your own. And the best part is they have an absurd amount of stuff to choose
Oh,
from.
Display.
Gaming,
When I get my own place again,
fantasy,
yeah,
sci-fi,
I'm definitely ordering
sports,
from them.
cars, maps,
Yeah, I'm a
whatever
fan
you
of
guys
Displays.
want, they have something for
I also
you.
just
Right
looked them up.
now.
They
If you
have
don't,
so many
you can
good
just make it yourself.
posters.
Display also lets you create custom displays, so you can upload your own images and turn it into
Yeah,
another poster. So
they're
whether it's
everything.
art, a screenshot, a dumb inside joke, a channel logo, maybe like mine, or something that you just want to put on your wall, you don't have to scroll forever hoping to find something. You can just make it. They're also insanely easy to put up. You stick a magnet to the wall, put the display on the magnet, and you're done. No frames, no nails, no wall damage, no nothing. So if your walls are looking like you just moved in, or maybe you just want to upgrade your space, go
I am
to
on fire in this game. Arms of God is
at
awesome.
Legendary Drops to get the best deal, or use my code
It was
Legendary
worth the
at
money.
checkout. Check the link in the description and in the pinned comment. Thank you to Display for sponsoring today's video. I need people to understand something. I love Halo. I love this franchise. And man, watching what it has become over the years has to be one of the most painful experiences of my life as a gamer.
Halo
Combat
was
Evolved
dope.
was the game that helped me make friends. I went to LAN parties and I played it for hours, and I did the exact same thing with Halo 2. These were the games
Mind you,
that
when I
made
played,
gaming a social
when I played with my boy during those live streams, those were the times where I first played Halo. Like literally, first time I played Halo. It was when I played with my boy, like a couple years ago. Like he introduced me. We got the master collection, and we had a blast. I suggest y'all go check them out.
Experience for me. Hell, I didn't even own an Xbox or either game, but I was playing them constantly, like every single week. Then I saved up all summer and bought an Xbox 360 at launch and played Halo 3, and that was effectively just my identity for many years after that. But I don't think people understand the respect that Halo deserves. Combat Evolved wasn't just a good game, it was the game. It controlled so flawlessly that it felt like an extension of your own body. It became the blueprint for how first-person shooters are still played on controller today. The story pulled you in, the scale felt impossible, the characters were unforgettable, and the music was just so perfect that it possessed your own gameplay. Halo changed how shooters controlled, how stories were presented, how cutscenes were made, and the role that music could play in all of it. These games quite literally changed the course of gaming, and it all started with Combat Evolved. So you would think with that kind of legacy, with the legacy of this franchise, the nostalgia surrounding it, and the original being such a known quantity, deserving of respect, a remake of that game that started everything would feel monumental. But somehow, these guys managed to make a game that nobody gives a shit about. And there's good reason for that, because Xbox and Halo Studios have completely decimated this franchise's reputation and relevance so badly that they felt like they needed to go into witness protection and change their own name. Then, for whatever reason, they thought it was worthwhile to come out charging $50 for a campaign-only remake with no competitive multiplayer, while also charging $70 for the premium edition that got you a couple of days early access and some god-awful looking skins. A game, mind you, that costs more than the entire Master Chief Collection, which is the first 6 games. Like, this is...
Yeah, that's what me and my boy got. We got the Master Chief Collection.
Such a joke. The value proposition here...
But we never played, we stopped at Halo 3. We never played ODS or Halo 4. He was not about that shit. I mean, we wanted to play ODST, but things came up, but we never got to Halo 4, and he didn't want to play that shit.
Makes absolutely no sense. Why would anybody want to buy this? Oh, wait, that's right. They didn't. Campaign Evolved launched to a whimpering 25,000 peak concurrent players on Steam, and like clockwork, I'm already starting to see people use Game Pass and the fact that the game was multi-platform to try to excuse those numbers. Never mind the fact that we just watched Palworld for now the second time reach nearly 1 million players, and it's on Game Pass and also on every other platform other than Nintendo. Now, I've seen a lot of people that have been talking about this game, so I went and gave it a shot. Now, I've played a good bit of Campaign Evolved, and I think the best way to describe this game is that it's like Halo, but with a smoke detector that's chirping at you every 30 seconds. The game is still good because it's Combat Evolved underneath. It's one of the best games ever made. It largely has the same maps, the same story, and the same gameplay, but every time I started to comfortably slip back into it, something would happen and immediately remind me that something was wrong. I loaded up the game, I heard that iconic theme song start playing, I got a little bit excited, and then I found out that I couldn't even play this game without connecting a Microsoft account on Steam. Tell me why a campaign of the game requires a non-optional Microsoft login for something that I have already purchased. Multiple...
I think that was from him.
Playing, I got a little bit excited, and then I found out that I couldn't even play this game without connecting a Microsoft account on Steam. Tell me why a campaign-only game requires a non-optional Microsoft login for something that I have already purchased multiple times at this point on multiple platforms. God, I hate modern gaming. It's like every single one of these companies is just trying to figure out a new way to inconvenience the player before you even play some of these games. It's all for their own benefit, likely just looking to farm my personal data or something like that. Of course, the annoyances don't stop there. I swear they upped Cortana's dialogue, tutorializing every single action that you take in the game. Go left, go right. Let me mark the cloaked enemies on screen so that you don't miss them. They even did it with these elites that were hiding in trees that are supposed to jump down and surprise you. Mind you, this was on legendary difficulty. The main selling point of this game is that it's a massive graphical overhaul, and at times it does look great. I thought the silent cartographer looked gorgeous, but Halo Studios' interpretation of the original completely ruins the texture of this game. Everything has this glossy finish to it, like the entire game is just laminated and covered in Vaseline. Everything related to the Covenant is just another shade of shiny purple. Then we get to some of the more creative liberties that they've taken with cutscenes and voice acting. They brought back most of the same voice actors from the original, but the direction is just so weird in this game. There are so many scenes that were recorded, and it feels like there's just no context that was given. They have strange inflection, long pauses, these delayed reactions, and also these really weird Marvel movie shots where the character is just staring into the camera and smiles. It feels like a parody of a game that you love. In trying to make everything more dramatic, they just kind of sucked the soul out of the entire game. They removed the intrigue and the mystery of the ring world. They spoiled certain parts of the story with these added and completely pointless cutscenes. They turned Cortana and Sergeant Johnson into cartoon characters. And it just doesn't feel like Halo. It feels like a caricature of Halo made by someone who knows what it looks like but doesn't understand why any of it worked. And that's when I realized that 343 or Halo Studios or whatever these guys want to call themselves, they still do not understand this franchise. After more than a decade of them making these games, all the answers are sitting directly in front of them. Every tool is at their disposal, and they still don't understand how to faithfully copy someone else's homework. And the more that I played, the more that I realized that I don't even think they ever wanted to copy it. They don't want to make Halo for the people who already love it. They want to make Halo for somebody else. They want to make Halo for themselves. And this became blatantly obvious when you look at some of the more pointless additions that they made to the game, like going through the entire game to add more female Marines and soldiers for whatever reason. Halo's audience has always been overwhelmingly male, so seriously, what does this accomplish? Like, game developers that are watching this video right now, why do you guys do this? Has any woman ever looked at a few generic female NPCs in a science fiction shooter about aliens and galactic genocide and thought, you know what, now I'll play Halo? No, it has to be all performative. I mean, they added these prequel missions centered around Lieutenant Williams, an ODST who spends most of her time talking down to Master Chief and acting like she's the main character. I mean, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if she has more dialogue than anyone outside of Cortana. These missions honestly feel like they exist almost entirely just to showcase her, and they all take place aboard a ship called the Triumph of Tolerance. I am dead. Honestly, you guys couldn't have made this more obvious if you tried. The defense that I have seen is that the ODSTs have always hated Spartans, and anyone who thinks her hostility feels forced is apparently just a tourist that just doesn't understand the lore. All of it, by the way, is complete bullshit. That entire argument comes from one section of the book, The Fall of Reach, where a 12-year-old chief kills 2 ODSTs in an incident that was covered up. Something, by the way, that apparently Bungie tried to cancel because they didn't want a defined backstory for Master Chief. That's book lore. Bungie has never built their games around that idea, and they never built their idea around ODSTs hating Master Chief and spending entire missions trying to prove himself to these people. No. Williams talking down to Chief is not some deep, lore-accurate detail only real fans understand. It's a newly invented character being shoved into a remake just so she can posture over the hero that everyone actually came to see, because the people that are making this game don't respect the audience or the franchise. Even an original Halo developer came out mocking it, and the response to that was that apparently, well, old Bungie developers are just horrible people. What are we doing? Look, man, some of the gameplay changes are fine, and honestly, I think the game can actually look absolutely gorgeous at times. I don't think that everything has to play exactly as it did 25 years ago, and I'm not against modernizing an old game, at least, you know, to some degree, but do these changes actually improve Combat Evolved, or are you just doing it for yourself? I mean, everything that I enjoyed was already made for them. The weapons that Bungie designed, the enemies Bungie created, the levels Bungie built, the story, the music, the characters, and the gameplay loop, all this stuff was inherited by Halo Studios. The new missions don't meaningfully expand on the original, they interrupt it. The added cutscenes that they put in don't make the story deeper, they just over-explain things that were better left mysterious, spoil missions way before they even happen, and also give newly added characters more attention than the Master Chief. They didn't add anything to Combat Evolved that it was missing. They were adding things just because they wanted their fingerprints all over it. And that brings me back to the question, who is this game even for? This wasn't a Halo game that was made for Halo fans. This is a Halo game that was made for Halo Studios, for Xbox, for their investors, and for an imaginary audience that these guys still think they can find. And looking at these numbers, it doesn't look like they're showing up, but Better luck next time, champ. I'm sure you're going to get them. I'm tired, man. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of watching some of the greatest franchises out there get drugged through the mud just because somebody has a chip on their shoulder over the direction a series had took, over the people that originally had made it, over the audience that they inherited. No, I'm tired of it. This is not your opportunity to inject your own fan fiction about how you're going to correct that audience and correct this game. If you are making a remake, it needs to be faithful, especially for a classic like this. There is no in-between. And instead, what do? We get Combat Evolved that's layered in millennial cringe, shiny surfaces, and over-tutorialization. Fantastic. Thank you for the $60 or $50 remake of a campaign. What are you guys doing? You know, I saw somebody that was in response to the people that were mad about the game saying, oh no, I can't believe it. The Chuds found Halo.
The Chuds.
Those were the guys that were forged in Halo 3 lobbies. That is the audience. That is the people that is supposed to be buying these games. In any other world, these guys would be the ones that would be making it one of the most played games this year, but that's not the case because they've sat around and watched studios like 343 and publishers like Halo Studios turn these games into corporate Frankensteins. The slower these guys are to realize that those Chuds are the actual audience and the people that would normally be buying your games, well, the more money you're just lining up to throw away. Halo already had Cortana, Miranda Keyes, Sergeant Johnson. Hell, it even had Veronica Dare. So when I see people that are getting upset and talking about, oh, you just don't want females in your games, blah, 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 blah. No, that's not the case.
We had plenty of
really
females.
been the case. Nobody needed to lecture anybody about those characters because they were so well written. They made so much sense for who they were and what they were. The problem isn't the inclusion of, it's that these writers, they substitute personality for characteristics. And it just falls flat. It's just so amateur and it's so transparent. They're just so bad at their job. That's why people get mad. Simple as that. People aren't angry because a franchise has changed. They're angry because the people that are changing them don't understand what they're doing. They don't even understand what they're working on. They don't even respect the thing that they're working on.
They don't.
When you think about that, basically just the worst example of everything that's happening everywhere. So something that I hadn't noticed until it was pointed out on social media is that in Keys, the developers had swapped out the guy that was operating the ship in the original for a woman. And lo and behold, the person they had replaced was actually the face scan of one of the game's original developers, something that was later confirmed by Halo's composer, Marty O'Donnell. And while I would love to believe that this is some grand conspiracy trying to purposefully erase the former developers from the game, I actually think the truth is a lot more simpler and honestly a hell of a lot more damning. They had no idea. They probably had no idea at all. They didn't know who this guy was, why his face was there, or that they were even removing a small piece of the actual team that created Halo. They just looked at the original, saw some generic guy in the background, and decided, hey, that guy needs to be replaced. And that single change represents the entire problem with Campaign Evolved, and honestly with a lot of other games. The people that are remaking Halo don't understand the history that they inherited. They don't see the human fingerprints that are left throughout the entire game or care why certain decisions were made. They just see an old product filled with things that they can update, correct, and replace with their own ideas. That's what happens when we have franchises that outlive the people that created them. The names, the characters, the music, and imagery all get passed down, but the understanding doesn't. The new developers inherit everything other than the reason why any of it matters. And I think this is where we get into the real problem with not only Halo, but almost every single franchise that has gone on this long. The original games were made because somebody wanted to make them. Bungie had an idea. They had
I'm so sorry, for what's happening in the background. I'm so sorry if y'all can still hear it.
Because Microsoft owns Halo. The people that made it are gone. The reason it existed is gone, but the name is still worth money, so somebody has to be making it. And the people who inherit the game are handed all the recognizable parts, the green armor, the purple aliens, the music, the ring, and assume that means that they understand it. They know what Halo looks like, but they don't know what Halo is. And when I look at all the changes that 343 and Halo Studios have made over the years, almost every single one of them feels like it's an attempt to run away from the audiences that built the franchise because those are the people who actually know what the game is. Halo 4 chased Call of Duty with its custom loadouts, armor abilities, and story that was buried under book lore that made the entire thing just so damn convoluted. Halo 5 pushed that even further with advanced mobility, loot boxes, and no split-screen multiplayer, even though sitting next to your friends and playing this game was quite literally the foundation that this game was built on. But the worst of the damage was always the characters in the story. Halo was about humanity facing extinction and somehow still holding the line. It was about duty, sacrifice, brotherhood, and people trusting each other even though everything else around them felt impossible. Master Chief wasn't just some emotionless guy in armor. He represented strength, responsibility, and the humanity that was still buried underneath it all. Cortana wasn't just his sarcastic AI sidekick. She was still his connection to that humanity, the one person or the one AI that he could trust.
He's speaking facts right now, y'all. He's speaking
the
facts.
Core of the entire series. Then 343 turned Cortana into a villain. And looking at how she's portrayed in the remake, it feels obvious that they're just trying to make her seem slightly AI sidekick. She was still his connection to that humanity, the one person or the one AI that he could trust, and their relationship became the emotional core of the entire series. Then 343 turned Cortana into a villain. And looking at how she's portrayed in the remake, it feels obvious that they're just trying to make her seem slightly unstable or more unstable from the very beginning, just so they can make it feel like their version of Cortana inevitable. They're doing the exact same thing with these bonus missions, trying to fabricate this divide between ODSTs and the Spartans to inject hostility into a story that was fundamentally about people standing together against something much larger than themselves. And I think that's where the divide with players comes in, and it comes in every single time with series like this because we already know what this series meant. We already knew what these characters represented, what these stories were trying to say, and what Halo meant to us. But then we have somebody that's coming in, inheriting it all, and starting to force their own version of reality into a franchise like the audience somehow misunderstood it for the last 25 years. Suddenly the heroes need to be torn down. The people that are fighting to save humanity need to be treated with suspicion, and every single relationship needs to get reframed through the same generic, tired idea that modern entertainment has been pushing for years. What if the good guys were actually the bad guys the entire time? None of this makes Halo better. They're only doing this because they want to subvert the audience, correct the original, and try to attract some imaginary group of people that supposedly just wants their version of the game. It's revisionism that is just driven by whatever political or cultural arguments are happening right now. To stories that people have loved for decades, and instead of just creating something new that reflects their own worldview, they take something that already means something to millions of people, hollow it out, and then just wear it like it's a costume. And I think this is where these games eventually just start turning into these corporate Frankensteins because the people that are making these games either don't understand the audience or don't want to have anything to do with them, and because of that, every single part of it just starts getting pulled in all these different directions. You have executives that want more growth, you have marketing departments that want wider demographics, you have developers that want to put their own spin on it, and whatever made the franchise...
Oh, sorry, it's buffering, my bad. I'm on Wi-Fi right now. I'm not Ethernet.
Successful in the first place is just something that is just fighting for more space. The game has to keep that recognizable name, the characters, and the imagery because that's what carries value, at least in their eyes, but everything underneath it can get replaced. It needs the current writing trends, the current gameplay trends, the current politics, the current monetization strategy, and whatever else these companies think is going to make it appeal to more people or make them more money, and eventually, well, it just becomes a collection of things that all tested really well in a meeting, but really didn't make a whole lot of sense when you actually put them to a video game. And Halo is nowhere near the only franchise that this has happened to. We have watched Battlefield move further and further away from the class-based, team-driven warfare that made Battlefield what it was because they decided they needed specialists, quippy characters, and whatever Call of Duty was doing at the time. Saints Row went from a franchise with a very specific identity and an audience to a reboot that seemed embarrassed of both, replacing the entire cast with characters built for people that, I probably never even wanted to play a Saints Row game in the first place. Assassin's Creed became so obsessed with size, retention, and selling content that it barely even resembles the historical stealth games that people fell in love with. I mean, these people that are making these games today are openly embarrassed about the games that they are working on and the past that they came from. Ubisoft just remade Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and they censored all of the women's outfits to make them less problematic. Oh God, cleavage, how disgusting. How dare they have something like that in my video game? You can go throughout the entire industry and see the same process everywhere. The name stays the same because that name makes money, but the actual identity gets watered down one decision at a time. Every new team comes in and wants to modernize it, try to broaden it, try to make it their own, and nobody seems willing to admit that maybe the reason that the franchise was valuable was because it already belonged to someone. I just don't get how these guys don't understand this. You cannot spend decades removing everything from a specific franchise and still expect the name to carry it by itself. At a certain point, people are going to stop showing up because everything that they loved is gone. The logo is still there. The characters might still have the same names. The marketing is going to tell you it's a bold new era. Oh man, this game is going to look so good, but the soul of it has been replaced by whatever the current people in charge want it to be. And when these new audiences that they're chasing never arrive, these guys never go back. They just blame the old audience, reboot it again, and then drag out another piece of the past and hope that nostalgia can carry these guys one more time. That's exactly how we end up with a game like Campaign Evolved. You know, I'd recently seen this article that was talking about how we may never see another Dragon Age the Veilguard game or Dragon Age game again. And part of that is due to what Dragon Age the Veilguard did to the game's reputation, but the other part of it is, well, because the studio actually doesn't have any of the people that used to be there that still understand the old tech, and there's no third-party studios that understand the old tech that those games are made under as well. So nobody actually has access to any of the old files, so they can't even remake or remaster those games or continue forward
I
with
can't
them
bring the core
because
over.
there's nobody there to do it. Now, part of that is institutional knowledge not being passed down, some people being let go, but I think this is what happens when you have a publisher or a studio that's investing into something just out of obligation, and you have people that are making it that clearly just have no interest in doing anything other than things for themselves. These guys had an opportunity to be able to learn about some of the older games and where these games came from, but they were more focused on the game that they were involved with rather than the past that made them. It's all this factory-made mentality that is just absolutely infecting the games industry at this point, where these guys think that just because they have the mold and because they have the IP rights that they can just continue to make these games with different people, but I think that that couldn't be any further from the truth. These guys simply just do not understand these games. They do not respect their past, and they don't respect their audiences either, and I think that shows in a lot of the AAA games and a lot of the AAA franchises that we've seen come and now go in a lot of cases over the years. You know, part of me is of the mind that a lot of this stuff should just be left out to greener pastures. Maybe it's time to let some of these IPs go, at least for now, because today, things are just way too locked into current day culture. Everything in AAA today, everything in entertainment has to be about what's happening in the world right now, or some reflection of what's happening in the world right now, and I just don't think that it is, I don't think it's good for video games. I don't think it's good for entertainment. If you look at a game like Halo, Halo was not, it wasn't a reflection of the times that made it. The only reflection of the times that made it was the fact that these guys weren't distracted with anything else. It was a timeless game because it was allowed to be that way. It wasn't trying to tell you about any social affairs that were happening in the news that day. It didn't have anything to do with that. But today, everything has to have some level of embellishment or some level of inclusion of current day culture in one way, shape, or form. And I think that it absolutely destroys these games, and it makes absolutely no sense when you're doing it inside of games that already exist, especially in games that have a long history like Halo or something like that. A game that was never created from that kind of climate, now trying to be adapted to it, just feels wrong. That's why people get upset.
Very much so.
Which is sad, because I think mechanically, Combat Evolved is actually pretty much fine. Like, a lot of the things that I thought would really bother me, things like sprint or being able to ADS with certain weapons that you couldn't before, or maybe even use weapons that normally wouldn't fit that, you know, Halo Evolved archetype, a lot of that stuff was fine. And also, at a lot of times, the game could look really good. I didn't really like a lot of the art direction that they had in some cases. These guys also completely destroyed any sense of scale. I don't know if you guys ever looked at the difference between the starting screen from the original Combat Evolved and Campaign Evolved, but like all the added detail actually just makes the ring look smaller and a lot less intimidating, or a lot less interesting in a lot of cases. And I think like that's just another thing that sometimes gets lost. It's just sad to see something that was turned into what it was, especially when it used to be so good. Sad. Anyway, tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think that some of these franchises should just be, you know, look at the flowers, Lenny, just let out, let them go work on something else? Maybe 343 and Halo Studios would have probably done better just trying to make their own game for once, rather than trying to make a game that they never had ownership of. I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it all around the world, put it on social media. Google loves when you're trying to steal other people's traffic. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay cool, stay righteous, stay safe. You're a star, man. He was so tiny.
I could try out a little bit of this game. I was thinking about trying it out. People gave it.
Oh, I thought that was the last video. My bad, y'all.
I don't know really if it's gonna be any
This
good or not.
would be the
Like I
last
figured
video.
I'd play it for like maybe, I don't know,
And
like
then-
a half hour, see what it's about, right? I mean, I don't really even know what to expect. All right, I'm gonna be a guy, obviously. Okay, voice should be fine.
All right, we're gonna see why everybody hated this game. Okay.
Okay,
We're gonna see it.
I'm gonna put it like about right
me turn it
here.
down a little
Okay,
bit.
it should be good. Undergarments, color. I don't give a shit about any of it. I could try out a little bit of this game. I was thinking about trying it out. People gave it negative reviews, but I don't know really if it's gonna be any good or not. Like I figured I'd play it for like maybe, I don't know, like a half hour, see what it's about, right? I mean, I don't really even know what to expect. All right, I'm gonna be a
This
guy,
was one of the games from
obviously.
his
Okay.
If y'all don't know, this is one of the games that that was from his Roach review that was done yesterday on my last live stream. It was one of the moderators push for him to play this game, and he thought it was good looking enough to play. I didn't think so. Y'all can go back and watch that yourself, or you can watch it off Asman's channel. But yeah. I am not a fan of this game.
Should
so
be fine. Have a low voice, age.
I didn't think
Okay,
it looked
I'm
that
gonna
good.
I'm gonna put it like about right here. Okay.
But
should be
apparently,
good.
a lot of people
Undergarments
shared
color, I don't give a shit
shared
about
my
any of
criticism.
that.
So
Okay. Select. Okay, all this is good, right? And then undergarments patch. I don't care about any of this. This is. You can change this. Oh my god. Okay, got it. All right, looking great. Okay, face. I'm not going to do a whole lot here. I just want to play the game, but we will change a couple of things. There it is. All right, and eye color. Don't care about any of this. This is way, way, way too much. Ears. Okay, cheeks, jaw, mouth. Okay, all that should be fine. It's good enough. And then hair. Okay. What do we have? Okay. That's good. I like that. Okay. I don't know about that. No. Definitely not. Where do we have, bro, like... Okay. So, we think we've got it. Swept back. Let's see. Okay, this is even better. Good. And eyebrows. I'm just going to stick with this for now. Facial hair. I'm going to just go down the list. Okay. Where's the full beard? Okay, we're going to start with that. That looks, it's probably about as good as it's going to get, right? Actually, yeah, let's go with that. And let me move up here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's really bad. Okay, we're going to go balding 2 because obviously there's a few strands on the top. Yeah, that's about the way it needs to look. Okay, good. And we're just going to stick with this. Good. Let me go back. And hair. Okay, all that's good. Continue. All right, let's make our character. We have our guy. This seems like he is truly our guy. Character name. Gold. Confirm the name.
You're really good.
Do dangerous. That's like Titan Rock. The humans of Bern have rarely known peace, forever sitting upon the precipice of war. To the south, the great city of Faramore forever stands as a bastion of light against the darkness, a warden against the forsaken realms. Both in the north, the free cities, those that have forsworn the gods stand tenuously united against those who would seek to invade from beyond the barren lands. The smallest of the three cities, Valren, recently ravaged by war by the Karax, finds itself
he's narrating as the music. This is too funny.
With her pleas for aid falling upon deaf ears, Queen whatever the fuck has no choice but to turn to unlikely allies. Sorry, it's loud.
Very.
With the promise of treasure and gold, mercenaries journey across Bryn to offer their service. One such mercenary ventures the depths of the Bachum forest alone, determined to answer Valren's call. Let me guess. That's me. I bet that's me. Now what? Oh. Oh. Okay. All right. Is this Pal World? Yeah, but there's no pals. Oh, there's one. You capture that one. There's a lot of bad guys. It's a fuckload of bad guys. Oh shit. Is that me? Alright, let's see this. See how this fits together. It seems like Enshrouded. I can see why people think it looks like that. Played Gothic 1, this will feel familiar. I haven't, actually. Okay, so this is the character, and then this is the...
Oh. Hold on a second, y'all. I haven't eaten yet, so let me check before my favorite close. Let me check with my family real quick before my favorite store close. Alright. Question is, what am I gonna order to eat? You feel me? I think I might get some Culver's. If y'all ever had Culver's before, I think I might get some Culver's.
Okay, so this is me attacking. Wait, this is actually just me.
I don't know if y'all get if y'all know what Culver's is.
Wait a minute. Oh, I can't turn it around.
They pretty good.
Okay. all right, that's me. Okay, guys, let's do it. Let's see here. It says no diving. All right, well, that's...
Did he die on purpose?
Let's see here. It says no diving. All right, well, that's... Okay, got it. So not supposed to do that. Okay, let's keep going. I mean, I feel like that's the first thing I obviously had to try. Can I collect this mushroom? What happens if I attack it? Nothing. Okay. All right, let's move.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get status.
Okay, and that's block, I guess. Pick me. Okay. And... Okay, I can loot those items. Seems pretty simple. Safety first. What's the safety for? Shrine of Soul. Walking near shrines will activate them. Okay, so it's basically just like a fucking, you know, one of those things, right? Like a bonfire.
Let me get me a strawberry shake.
That seems pretty simple. Let's keep moving around. It seems like I don't use stamina in combat, which is nice. I hate video games that make you use stamina.
I hate that too. I don't like when games force me to use stamina. Y'all don't gotta make it that realistic.
Okay, well he's fucking dead. That was easy. I feel like I'm already good at this game.
I didn't that combo that the combat is janky as fuck.
Here, there's not. Ooh, look at that. Taking a shortcut. Oh, what the fuck? Fireballs and shit. Fireballs and shit. This cave looks dark. Well, maybe I should get a lantern then. See, we're smart.
That's been smart, but he's not common sense smart.
That was not so bad.
Whoops, my bad.
Easy. Let me use the fireball.
All right, in 2 minutes I gotta go pick up some stuff. So probably in 2 minutes, probably gonna end the stream.
It does 50 damage. I mean, it's okay. Mana comes back kind of fast. Mind the gap. I bet this is where I have to jump. I knew that. Okay. Is this Valheim? Yeah. What's
Can't
this?
see
It's
shit.
a green thing. Does that mean it's for healing? Let me see. Okay, a green spiral cap. That's probably for like some sort of healing concoction.
Yeah, because it's getting around that time, and I don't want to hear y'all. I don't want y'all to hear
Oh, what the fuck?
what's going
I
on
thought
in the
those
back.
were spikes, bro. Those look like the Super Mario spikes. Stress me out. Switching things up. Okay. Wait, what does this even say? I probably should read what these say, right? Weapon variety. Okay. Oh, I have a bow and arrow. Do I have a certain amount of arrows? It looks like I don't. So I can just infinitely arrows. Okay, target practice. Target practice. Does 50 damage. That's actually kind of a lot. Yeah, I feel like the bow and arrow might actually even be better than the sword, man. And then we have loot here. Okay. Oh, there's crits too. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to use bow and arrow. Yeah, that's insane. God damn. Okay, let me turn down sensitivity. Actually, I can just do it like this. It's not even a big deal. Okay, a whole new world. And wait, this is a beehive. Harvest the beehive. Am I gonna get attacked? No? Okay, good. What do you guys think? Should I keep using the bow and arrow, or should I use the sword?
Pay attention, pay attention.
Oh, what's this? It's free loot. Yeah, a bow and arrow. You guys are feeling like bow? Yeah, I mean, and you're right. I could just use both of them, right? That's a good point. Yeah, why even have to decide? I can do whatever the hell I want. A whole new world. Okay. What do a whole new world mean? Okay, it means that there's the world. All right. And do I want to go up or down? Let's go up. Let's go up, gentlemen. Let's see what happens if we go up. Okay, nothing happens because we can't go. Oh, over here. Okay, I get it.
There's nothing
Defend
around.
yourself. Wait, from what?
I'll mount your head on my wall.
Okay, that was easy. What the fuck? That was super easy. And I could probably destroy these, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, good. Yeah, we're definitely going to use bow and arrow, guys. I'm going to be honest. Like, bow and arrow is like 1,000 times better. For guard finding? Well, I'm just saying in general, right? I think that's it. The Odyssey? Yeah, this is kind of like the Odyssey. Of course, that was easy. It was a woman. True. Okay. Open this up.
This is true.
And get some more of this bullshit.
You shouldn't be here.
Who?
Stop bleeding.
I feel like this bow and arrow is kind of OP.
Oh.
Like if I have infinite fucking arrows and every attack, dude, and you can do bonus damage, like the bow and arrow's got to be like the best item. And that's where I just came from. Okay. Straight broken, yeah. Can I do this? Oh, I can. Okay. What the hell do I do here? Do I jump over to here? Oh, fuck. I actually do. Okay, I didn't expect it to have any jumping puzzles or anything like that. I'm kind of surprised. Looks blurry. I don't know if I can turn off motion blur. Okay, there's another box. And it looks like there's nothing else here except for that one box, so let's jump back down. Now we'll keep moving forward. Oop. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, I can sneak up on people too. Okay.
There's nothing here.
So, crouch. Time to focus. Uh-oh. Let me go this way because this is the way I didn't go. The crit sound is kind of, it's a little bit satisfying, right? I like that. Is there anything good in this bridge? Oh, it's a guy with a shield. I can just shoot her with bow. What happens if I shoot the shield? Just kill her anyway. Well, that makes it fucking easy. Oh, I couldn't even go over there. Can I loot this guy's stuff? I can, actually. Didn't expect that. It's like a dead adventurer. Looks like film grain is on. Let me try and then change some settings for you guys for the video settings. Motion blur quality is off. Textures are gonna be, everything is gonna be on epic. This is an epic stream. Uh-oh, it's on low.
This is an epic stream.
Okay, foliage epic. One's gonna be high. Okay, all that's good. Screen shake, I'm gonna turn this down. Okay, save and apply. Okay, does that look any better? I think it does look better. It does. Yeah, that's actually an improvement. That looks way better. Holy shit. Okay, now we got a better idea.
All right, y'all.
I'm assuming this is going to be the first boss,
I
right?
gotta end the video, but tomorrow I'm gonna be on around the same time, noon to 1, if not late afternoon, say around 5 or 4. But I'm gonna try to stream early tomorrow. But like I said, no promises because I don't know what's gonna come up. But anyways, guys, thank y'all for sending me the love, sending me the likes. I'll see y'all tomorrow on the next one. This is your boy G-Rel signing off. Please follow me on my Twitch, Kick, and especially my YouTube channel. Y'all have a good night. Deuces.